Positioned at the pinnacle of Richard Mille's automatic range, the RM6501 McLaren W1 epitomizes the inspirational foundation of the Richard Mille brand, extreme automotive such as the latest Ultimate series from McLaren. This caliber, the most complex automatic movement ever built by Richard Mille, features a split-seconds chronograph for measuring multiple time intervals, utilizing two 6-column wheels. Beating at 5 Hz, its variable inertia balance is fueled by a fast-rotating barrel that stores up to 60 hours of power through a variable geometry rotor. Its lightweight titanium movement is fixed to a super stiff case with silent blocks, making the RMAC4 caliber a speed demon. The RM6501 McLaren introduces a case design in continuation with the RM4001 Speedtail. This includes the brand's thinnest titanium bezel to date. Crenellations on the bezel reveal the carbon TPT caseband, adding depth and emphasizing the watch's contours. The titanium dial is microblasted, satin finished, and galvanized. Flanked by chronograph and rapid winding pushers made of carbon and orange quartz TPT, the new crown design, crafted in titanium and topped with the McLaren swoosh, completes this watch, a tribute to the legendary British car manufacturer.
Yes, I know that wasn't the Nadal model. Of course I know that. What's up, everybody? Original OC on the Original OC channel. Yeah, I know that wasn't the Rafael Nadal model. Here we go. We'll show you this one. No complaining.
Butterflies in my mind. Mushroom.
Yo, okay, we're back. Original OC with you on the Original OC channel. What's up, guys? Joining you from OC Patio today. We're going to do 3 days of sunshine. It's going to be like around 70, 75 degrees today. It's warm in the sun. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Saturday and Sunday are going to be incredible. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this chair right over there. See that chair? Right next to the barbecue. That's where I'm going to be Saturday and Sunday. But is today Friday? What's going on? I have no idea what day it is. Yeah, it's Friday, October 11th. Guys, got a lot of topics we're going to cover today. The link to join the panel is pinned. We're going to be talking about WatchTime New York. We're going to be talking about the retirement of Rafael Nadal. We're going to be talking about where Hodinkee liquidated their inventory. We have the exclusive story here on the Original OC channel, and we'll be talking about, we'll be doing a new segment here called OC Reacts. OC Reacts, and I think it's going to be something that you guys are going to want to see on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, it's a pilot. It's a kind of a proof of concept for a new show theme that's going to be called either OC Reacts or the Community Reacts. And it's just going to be a reaction show. I think you guys are going to like it. It's spicy content. And I don't mean like OF spicy. Let's see who we got in the chat. Holy shit, there's 35 people watching. I just started the stream. Guys, you guys are starving for good content. Well, if you're looking for incredible quality content, this is probably the wrong place for you. We got adequate quality content. How about that? It's decent. It's like a C+, maybe a B- on a good day. Guys, rate the quality of the content. If you think it's a B+ or above, give us a thumbs up. A thumbs up on the live stream. We're going to go through the chat. We're going to greet every single person who's in the chat. If you're coming to WatchTime New York, type WT in the chat. We are the New York crew in collaboration with our affiliates in Boston, the Southeast, and all over have been planning like crazy to make WatchTime New York and your visit to New York an incredible time. So, guys, we are going to be having an incredible time starting next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For some people, Sunday. For me, like Sunday, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking out of there. I'm not, I'm doing 4 straight days, 24 hours a day straight for 4 days. I'm literally doing 96 hours straight with no sleep. So we are going to crush it. If you're not coming to WatchTime New York, actually, it's not too late. Book a flight immediately. Vamal Nair in the chat. First again, Logan. Stop grilling and up your game. We got John D, who's New York City. He's going to be at WatchTime New York. He's going to be in New York at our meetups. What's up, John D? Logan Hall's grill streams. Finally, he shows up. He's not first, but it's okay. He's third. He will be in New York City. That's right. Guys, if you're watching and you're not going to be in New York City, you have I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You missed, I mean, we only talked about it for like 6 months straight. BW's in the chat representing Jacksonville, Florida. Damn, fourth again. Diego M, tennis is gay. I think that's a compliment. Diego will be in New York. Turtle Knight, first. Thank you, guys. If you're just joining the show, type in first or type in WT in the chat to indicate you're going to be at WatchTime New York. Upvote the live stream if you're on the mobile device. Tap that thumbs up icon if you're on the mobile or desktop. Use your clickety-clackety squeaky G mouse to click on the thumbs up icon. John D, this is trash. Is Richard Mille trash? Is it trash, guys? Goldfinger's in the chat. I'm going to see Goldfinger. Goldfinger is flying to New York. That's true. He's flying to New York. And we're going to see him at the Cellini Jewelers event. And we're going to see him at all kinds of dinners. Shout out to Goldfinger, guys. Amazing guy. And guys, the event is Cellini Jewelers, Thursday, 11:30 a.m., 56th and Park Avenue. It's open to the public, but we will cap it at some point because of security concerns, security and insurance. But it is, but that's the special meeting time that we have coordinated. So everybody show up at 11:30 a.m. on Thursday. Dear Artifact, happy Thanksgiving weekend to all the Canadian community members. Hey, if you're Canadian and celebrating Thanksgiving weekend this weekend, let us know in the chat. Happy holidays to our friends up north. Spicy comments. We got some spicy opinions in the chat. By the way, we're going to be doing a segment of OC Reacts. You're welcome on the panel for that, and you can do your reaction too. It's going to be OC Reacts. I'm not going to tell you the topic, but it should be good. Billy Jeans is in the chat. Happy Friday. Payday in America for many. Hope you get a big fat paycheck. America 5726. He's actually flaking out on most of WatchTime New York and most of our New York City events. This is the 4th event that America has flaked out on in the row. He's busy. He's a busy guy. He upvoted, though. He upvoted. Guys, upvote the live stream. I want to see 20 likes immediately. Got JB in the chat. Hello, OC from Stormy, Portugal. Sorry, it's stormy there. We got 4 CDs in the chat. Lovely day in the UK today. 2. It hit 12 Celsius. I think that means it's freezing. It's not lovely there. It is not lovely. Got Shoddy Bottawood in the chat. We got Jeff. Jeff, who just picked up a Richard Mille, our RM30, is in the chat. I think that's the model, RM30. Beautiful, beautiful timepiece. He had to mortgage one of his 6 residences. one of his Miami condos, one of his Miami penthouses. He had to take out a small home equity loan in the amount of $300,000 to fund this. But congratulations to Jeff. Going to see Jeff in New York. Got Cloud Ken in the chat. What's up, Cloud Ken? He's a New York guy. We're going to see him. Oh, we can't. Oh, can't make it. Good luck with the events. Oh, Cloud Ken. He's a New York guy. Too bad, man. Hope to a dock in his watch. He's going to be at our events. He's flying in on Friday. I have a list of all these people when they're flying in. It's tough, guys. It's tough. But I was consulting with Mathis, co-CEO of the Watch Community Channel Network, earlier today. We're going to take care of a dock in his watch. We're going to see him. He's going to check in on Friday. We're going to see him at the big Friday VIP cocktail at Gotham Hall. And then we're going to dinner after that. Special dinner. We're doing steak. I'm not going to name the name of the place, but we're going to load up on protein and desserts. Got St. Peter in the chat. Hey, we got Mal, proud new owner of a steel Panda Daytona. What a collection Mal has. He has the just great watches. Patek Philippe, Calatrava 6119. He's got the turquoise blue Rolex Oyster Perpetual. He's got a Batman Returns, and he's now got the steel Panda Daytona, the 126-500 LN. Congratulations. Got Lolex in the chat, live with Lolex. Lolex, please. Yo, we got Lolex here. Thursday evening. Okay, cool. Nice. So we will see you on Friday. We got nonstop stuff going on, man. So this is funny. Wait, what? There's something going on in New York City next week? Why didn't anybody tell me? Yeah, you should have known. America, unfortunately, didn't make the cutoff. Didn't make the cutoff for some of the dinners. You would think that we would have remembered, but no one remembered. Like, oh shit, we already got like 24 people. We're over capacity, guys. Sorry, America, you can't make it. So, got a few things to talk about. If you want to talk about Rafael Nadal, he is retiring, or he announced his retirement from tennis. What do you mean? What do you think this means for Richard Mille? Do you think he should Do you think he should step up his support for Richard Mille? Do you think Richard Mille should reach out to him and say, "Hey, we want you to be a more integral part of being a brand ambassador for us"? I noticed that a couple of Rafael Nadal's were listed for sale immediately following the announcement, like taking advantage of the hype, taking advantage of the publicity. So got Otto in the chat, formerly OC91. Otto's going to be there. Cool. Looking if you got tickets for the VIP cocktail on Friday night, we will see you there, and we'll also see you first thing in the morning on Saturday. Maybe I think Saturday morning is going to be a time where people kind of show up to the show, spend a couple of hours there at least. By the way, the lineup for Wind Up is pretty impressive. If you like those kinds of watches, they're going to have like a gazillion brands at Wind Up. Go to Instagram and type in New York City Watch Wind Up. That's something where you might want to visit too. I probably won't be going there just because I'm way too busy. but we want to give options for everybody. Like there's plenty to do for everybody, guys. It's not just private events. It's WatchTime New York. It's the New York City Wind Up, which is a big free watch fair. Get your tickets. Just do a search on Google for New York City Watch Wind Up. So check it out. By the way, I also want to bring to your attention, because we are watch-related news. I wanted to clarify something for you guys, because some live streams don't really understand what they're talking about. They're just kind of more like drama live streams. They don't really know how to cover news. So we will cover the news and make sure you guys understand. Some people were saying, "Oh, well, they were saying that Crown and Caliber bought that Hodinkee." Okay, let me back up. Okay, Crown and Caliber was not part of the deal for Watches of Switzerland to acquire Hodinkee. Okay, so the Crown and Caliber inventory, the physical products, right? So Hodinkee had shut down their pre-owned operation. They've shut down their new watch operation prior to being sold to Watches of Switzerland. Crown and Caliber really didn't, as part of Hodinkee, really didn't have any stock. That was part of the transaction, part of the sale to Watches of Switzerland. They did have some watches left, and those watches, about probably $1 million worth of inventory, those watches were sold to Boneta, which is a kind of a fly under the radar wholesaler here in New York City. So just to make sure you guys understood everything, so Crown and Caliber was sold to Hodinkee. Hodinkee was sold to Watches of Switzerland. Okay. But that didn't include the watches. Now, Crown and Caliber was sold to European Watch Company, but that didn't include any watches either. Okay. That just included the brand name, the YouTube channel, and the library of videos. Okay, that was pretty much it. Kind of the same reason why Watches of Switzerland bought Hodinkee, for the brand name and the library of videos. European Watch Company did the same thing with Crown and Caliber, which was kind of a defunct brand. European Watch Company bought the library of videos and the brand name and the YouTube channel. Now, the watches themselves that Crown and Caliber had, those were sold to a wholesaler in New York named Boneta, which most of you don't know who they are. But the CEO is a guy named Eric Boneta. He's been in the wholesale watch business for several decades. And just wanted to share that news with you. I can go through this article here if you really want me to. Courtesy of Watch Pro, and shout out to Rob Corder. Exclusive: Hodinkee's remaining inventory sold for 7-figure sum. I'm assuming that means $1 million plus. Ahead of the Watches of Switzerland deal, New York-based secondary market wholesaler Boneta Inc. buys the remaining inventory from Crown and Caliber and Hodinkee shop. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. This is good reporting from Rob Corder. He basically reached out to Hodinkee, to European Watch Company, to Crown and Caliber, and basically said, "Hey, where did the watches go?" And he got wind that the watches were actually sold wholesale to Boneta. And so I think we understand the transaction now. I think everybody should have a clear picture. The Hodinkee brand and the editorial team was sold to Watches of Switzerland. The Crown and Caliber brand name, the YouTube channel, and the library of videos was sold to European Watch Company, and the actual watches themselves were wholesaled off to Boneta, which is a wholesaler in New York City. Does anybody not understand now? We try to provide you with the most accurate information. Don't watch if you want to watch other live streams for false information, feel free. By the way, also some interesting news from Watch Pro. Watch Pro does great reporting in the UK for the UK audience. And in the UK, you actually have to report your financial results. So I want to thank Watch Pro. I want to acknowledge Rob Corder and the Watch Pro team for some more reporting here. This is applies to the UK and the UK only. Rolex sales rise 13% to £685 million. Economic headwinds appear to help Rolex gain market share as sales rise while competitors' turnover falls. Rolex is the king, guys. So these are in the UK, you have to kind of report your local results there. So let's see what they report. Great companies grow in good times and bad, and Rolex has proved itself the greatest of all watch businesses, with sales rising 12.7% in the challenging 2023 financial year, with turnover topping £685 million in the UK. In contrast, LVMH watches and jewelry sales dropped by almost 12% last year. In accounts published today, Rolex Watch Company Limited, which is the subsidiary of Rolex SA that operates the UK-based business, Rolex Watch Company Limited reported operating profit of £65 million, a rise of 9.7%. So not only did revenue rise by 13%, but operating profit rose by 10% as well. The company paid almost £16 million in taxes on their profits. Commentary accompanying the account says that the sales increase was due to a number of factors, including, quote, improvements in the mix, price, and volume of watches sold, and an increase in the level of marketing activity. The report also reveals that Rolex Watch Company Limited bought 3 investment properties. They're always buying real estate, those guys. In 2023, valued at £310 million. Wow. Holy cow. So in other words, they made £685 million in revenue, and they spent almost half of that buying real estate. Incredible. Pretty incredible. Look at that graph. Wow. That graph is insane. That's so going back 14 years, 100 million in revenue. Just 5 years ago, 400 million in revenue, and now 685 million in revenue, just in the UK alone. Here's the hit that they took to profit a couple years back in the 2022 calendar year, which was the COVID year. The COVID year. So there you go. Watch news courtesy of Watch Pro. Thank you very much for that information. Rolex continuing to crush it. The link to join the panel is pinned at the top of the chat. Feel free to join. We're going to keep the show short. Probably keep the show to an hour or so, unless people want to jump on the panel. Let's see what's happening. Holy cow, man. Over 40 people watching. Let's get to 30 upvotes. So let's, for those of you just joining, upvote the live stream. Johnny O in the chat from Chicagoland. What's up? Good afternoon. Good to see Johnny O. If I didn't say your name, please let me know. I strive to say hi to every single person in the chat. Got Mathis. Dodgers in the chat too. Dodger, yep, yearly financial results have to be reported and made public. Every company has to do this, so it's very useful to understand who you're dealing with and their financial viability. Cool. Yeah, it's also just, they don't do that for any other region. But in the UK, it's kind of helpful to see how things are going there. And then, let's see, what else is going on? I don't think anybody needs to talk about Rafael Nadal. I think that's pretty clear. No new news on the Anthony Ferrer front. The plea deal, we went through that a couple days ago. I think we've cleared up everything related to Hodinkee and Crown and Caliber and Watches of Switzerland. That's pretty much done. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, but by the way, this is kind of important. It's kind of interesting. Maybe not important, but a couple. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Theo from Theo and Harris did a video. It was kind of a what some people called a. I want to be polite. It was a video that he did when he was alone, and I think he deleted the video. I said it was going to be deleted. I sent it to a few people. I sent the link to a few people and said, "Hey, you better watch this," because my strong inclination is that this is going to be deleted really, really quick after he realizes what he posted. And he did. But his name is Christian, by the way. Christian Zeron. I like the guy. I actually like Christian. So shout out to Christian if you're watching. If you want to join, hop on the panel and explain. I'll drop a special link just for Christian. Link for Christian only. If you want to join the panel, click on the link at the top of the chat. If you're Christian and you want to join the live stream, click on this special link just for you. But we're going to do a segment now called OC Reacts. But before we do that, I want to remind you that that you should have a star next to your name. If you don't have a star next to your name, it's because you're not a member of the original OC channel. So I want everybody here to be a member. Guys, support the channel by becoming a member. It's $4.99 a month. I think you can pull it off. So anybody who's not a member, yes, this is my appeal to you. Become a member today. Support the channel. And that's the last time I'm going to mention it in the next 3 minutes. I'll probably mention it again. Super chat from Vimal. Was it Shannon Sharp style video from Christian? What does Shannon Sharp mean? No. It was something else he deleted. He deleted. It was kind of a it was a video that he made while he was people say he was inebriated. People say that he was under the influence, which is not illegal. There's no crime to be drinking. It's not a crime to be drinking, but he did like a 15-20 minute video where he just went off on people. And he was apologizing for not making high quality videos. He was apologizing for like the quality of his content. Like, hey, my content sucks lately. I know it. Do you think he's been in kind of a downward spiral ever since who's the guy who was with him? It used to be Theo and Harris, and then the Harris guy left, right? What was the name of the guy? That guy? He also has a channel, and that other guy apparently has a pretty good channel. He has like a style channel. But, shout out to them all. Appreciate it. No, I don't know what the Shannon Sharp style video is. So sorry. Maybe someone in the chat knows. Hey, Gen G, new member. Thank you, Gen G. Appreciate that. Thanks for ponying up the $4.99. It's going to go to a good cause, I promise. Dear Artifacts in the chat, again, reminding everybody that it's Thanksgiving Day weekend in Canada. Shout out to our friendly Canadian brothers and sisters. Billy says, when he first started out with the lady, I forget her name, she was very good. Oh, okay. He used to do videos with a woman. This was before my time. I got into watches in 2020, like 4.5 years ago. So I think that was before my time. He was with a woman, and a lot of people like those videos, from what I understand. But yeah, here it is. He did a video today about JLC. Here he is. He looks slightly disheveled. But that's his look. He can pull it off. Like, he's got, he's a young guy, good looking guy, he's got a nice chest. He's always showing off his chest, wears his Wears a shirt, with a couple of buttons unbuttoned. That's cool. It's a cool look. He's got the cool glasses. He's got the 3-day shadow, and he's got the long wavy locks. Handsome guy, no doubt about it. So he can pull off this look. But we're not going to talk about the video. Yeah, we can talk about JLC and the prices of reversos have gone up 40%, blah, blah, blah. That's not what the OC Reacts is. The OC Reacts is going to go to the comment section, guys. We're going to go to the comment section because I think the comment section is the pulse of how people are feeling about the content creator. And this may be the first in a series of OC Reacts and Community Reacts segments where we go to various videos and we look at the comments and we try to analyze the comments. Because the comments, I think, tell the real story about how people in the watch community feel about the content, how they feel about the topic, and how they feel about the content creator. And I think I hope he doesn't delete the video while we're reviewing it because we want to go through these comments. OC Reacts coming up in 5 minutes, guys. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be a great segment. It's going to be the start of a regular segment here on the OC channel. OC Reacts. Maybe I should get a special graphic. Mathis, you hear that? A graphic. OC Reacts. And the community reacts when we do it on the Watch Community channel, where we just basically go to videos and we don't watch the video. Screw the video. We're going to go straight to the comments. MD Chaz in the chat. Theo hasn't been himself since Harris left. Some people have been saying that his videos, actually, a lot of people are saying that the views are way, way down, that he's not getting nearly a third or a half of the views that he used to get before. But I think you can attribute a lot of that to the watch market. Like people aren't interested in, do we really need a 30-minute video to hear his opinion on JLC prices? We know that. We're not idiots. Right? I mean, we know that you could buy a Reverso 5 years ago for, I don't know, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, right? Guys, fact check me in the chat. I'm not a watch person, so fact check me. Isn't it true that you could buy a secondhand steel Reverso for probably like $6-7 grand 5 years ago before the hype, and then Jaeger LeCoultre jacked up the prices over the last 2 years, last 2-3 years especially. Radical price increases. So now that the Reverso lists for, I don't know, 10, 11, 12,000 bucks, something like that, over $10,000, and they're not discounting them. It's much harder to get the discounts. Back then you could get it for $7 grand. So now they're, I don't know, 11, 12, whatever. Fact check me. Am I wrong? So do we need Christian to tell us this? Not really, but let's see what the comments say. Let's see what the comment. Otto, come on. This isn't. There's no evidence of this. It's. I mean, if you saw like a bottle of Jack, if you saw like a bottle of Jack next to him and he was fucking swigging it during the video, that would be one thing. But come on, be nice, guys. Come on. I like Christian, and he's a cool guy. And listen to him. He's friendly. He's friends with the watch community, and he's a local guy. He's a local Jersey guy. I don't see him at New York events very often. I didn't see him at the Hodinkee UBS conference. I didn't see him. I don't see him at a lot of events, to be honest. He does his own thing, and that's cool. But it's not fair to say that he's hungover. Come on, man. Come on, Otto. Spicing up the chat. He doesn't have like a bottle of wine or a bottle of Jack next to him. If he was drinking wine and making a video, that'd be another thing. But he's not. I mean, come on. Guy's not making a video while he's drinking. Come on. Now the video he made the other day, people said he was inebriated. I mean, I think the fact that he pulled it down, I think they were right. I think it was a little bit of a drunken rant, but nothing. God, that's not criminal. Let the guy have a drink. Michael was the guy. They had great chemistry, but sounds like Christian pushed him out and then badmouthed him. I don't think that. I don't listen. I don't vouch for that statement. By the way, the comments made by people in the chat do not reflect the views or opinions of the original OC channel at all. So just want to make sure that's clear. And just because I pull up a comment, it does not mean I agree with it. I'm just pulling it up. And so I don't know if this is true or not. You guys in the chat know more about Theo and Harris than I do. They make straps, right? They make straps, or and they make straps since they sell like some vintage watches or something. I don't really know anything about them. I mean, their inventory has never really kind of piqued my interest. Jen G says he and Michael had great chemistry. He tried to fill his spot with Sam. Is that a new person? But I guess Sam got lots of hate. It's too bad they didn't give him a chance. This is good analysis, guys, because I don't really follow the Theo Harris channel. I don't have time to watch 20-minute videos. And they're not videos that have like breaking news. They're not videos that have, information that I think is super critical for anybody to know. It's really just like their opinions. They're like his opinions, but they're really long opinions. And listen, people don't care about my opinions. I mean, no one tunes into this channel to hear my opinions. But I think there are some people who probably tune into his channel to hear his opinions. So he has every right to make videos, and everybody. It's a free country. It's a free world. You can watch those videos. If you want to watch a 30-minute video on his thoughts on JLC prices, knock yourself out. Yeah, I'm too busy. Let's be honest. Those straps ain't paying for his G-Wagon lease. Yeah, but he has another business. He has like a marketing agency where he does like strategic consulting for brands. This isn't his main thing. Like making YouTubes isn't his income, and Theo and Harris isn't his main gig. So yeah, selling $300 or $400 worth of straps a month doesn't even pay for a couple bottles of wine. Vimal says, Sam was there to nod his head and agree with Christian. I mean, it was doomed to fail. Okay, I didn't see any. I don't know who Sam is. Shout out to Sam. If he didn't get a fair shake, sorry about that. I don't know what this means. OC is entering his Brittany Cooper phase. Who's Brittany Cooper? Or is Brett Cooper? I don't know who either of those two are. Genji asks, did anyone happen to grab the Christian video? I didn't. I told a couple of people who have the ability to grab the software, to grab those videos, to grab them. I don't care. I mean, if Theo does like some kind of rant about something, about it's his business. I like the guy. I support him. I like him and support him in all his endeavors. Shout out to Christian Zeron. Follow him on Instagram, guys. He's at Christian Zeron on Instagram. I follow him there. I'm not a big consumer of the YouTube content. I never really was. Not that it's bad. It's just like I'm too busy to watch other people's opinions. I know you guys are too. Nobody tunes into this channel to hear opinions. Dear Artifact says, branding, OC branding. You need some alliteration to make it catchy in the market. Maybe OC overreacts. There we go. How about OC explodes? Guys, new show coming to the original OC channel every Friday. OC explodes. And we'll do a version on the Watch Community channel. The community explodes. What do you think? Actually, OC overreacts is kind of timid now that I think about it. Maybe OC explodes. But I'm not really exploding. I mean, you don't even know what I'm going to say. Billy's in the chat. He says, my Rolex salesman keeps calling me to find out what I need. I told him about 4 days ago, I need the turquoise blue 36 millimeter Rolex Oyster Perpetual for my wife. I have the turquoise 41 millimeter already. I got the call to pick it up. Hey, congratulations, Billy. Congrats for having the OP41. Guys, let's. I'm going to check the upvotes. I'm a little concerned about the upvote situation. Got to tell you, I'm a little concerned about the upvotes. That's it? We only have 26 upvotes? Okay, we have 31. Thank God. 31. Jeez, you guys scared me. 31's acceptable. I mean, 31's decent. It's not great, I'll be honest with you. There's 56 people watching. Let's get to 30. Let's get to 35 upvotes, guys. If you just joined the show, you're watching on your mobile device, you're watching on your phone, use your index finger, and only your index finger, not anything else, to tap on the thumbs up icon for the video. Please do that now. If you're on the desktop or laptop, use your clickety-clackety squeaky G mouse to do it. Click on the thumbs up. Let's get to 35 immediately. Okay? Much appreciated. That tells you how bad the watch business is. And in the face of Rolex, you can imagine the other companies are doing really bad. I thought they would be doing a lot worse than they are a lot sooner. But apparently those brands are able to move the merch. I don't know how, but you got to imagine for Panerai and JLC and Breitling and Tudor and Oris and Zenith that they are struggling. I would think that they are struggling. Oh shit! Oh no! I was just skimming through the. He does have he has a wine glass. Oh man! No, Christian, why? I gave him I said it wasn't a drunken rant. I said he wasn't drunk. I don't think he is. I just skimmed through the video. I mainly want to do the OC reacts to the comments. Should he be doing a video? There's nothing wrong with doing a video. I mean, I was kind of joking. Like, thank God he doesn't have like a bottle of wine next to him. Well, he has a glass of wine apparently. It's okay. It's okay. It gives it ambiance. It's ambiance. That's a man dealing with a mean hangover. I don't know that. I can't condone. Or agree with that comment. I don't know. There's nothing. And if he is, so what? Who gives a fuck? Shout out to Christian, man. You got my support. Fuck these haters. Billy says, I have not bought a Rolex in about 8 months. I keep getting calls about every 2 months. This will be the first 4 weeks in about 8 months. I bought thing. See, something. I guess things are really bad, or I thought things are really bad. I'm a little bit behind on the chat. My apologies here. I met Christian and Michael at a Grand Seiko event in New York City. Very cool dudes. Thank you, MD Chaz. Appreciate that. Cloud Ken. Super chat. Awesome. It's really hard for Richard Milles to have any type of iconic design since it's all a goddamn mess. Maybe a few models I can remember, but the Nadals are ugly AF. Really? You think this is ugly? Let me see if I can pull up a full, kind of a big version. Let's see if I get a picture here for you guys. You tell me or not whether or not this is ugly. Well, it's up. Hey, taste. Everybody has different taste, right? So here's the watch. Limited edition RM25, RM27. I think it's very technical looking. I don't think it's ugly. I mean, he's known mainly for that blue one with the elastic band, right? Thank you, Cloud Ken. Guys, what do you think about Cloud Ken's comment here? Jump in, be a part of the conversation. This guy did a lot of boasting about how big an entrepreneur he is. I think a reality check isn't a bad thing for him. Okay, we're going to be going through the comments in about 5 minutes, guys. We're going to be doing a segment of OC explodes or OC reacts, or OC overreacts. We're workshopping the name, guys. We're workshopping the name, but we're going to show the comments, and we are going to assess the comments. By the way, I encourage everybody to upvote Christian's channel, his YouTube channel. Go there and upvote it. And by the way, enter a comment if you want your comment covered by OC now during this live stream. Go to Theo's page and enter a comment into this video, and I will cover it. Unless there's like 7,000 comments. I don't know how many comments he gets in his videos. This is kind of winging it, guys. I'm winging it. Oh, Diego, you're hitting him where it hurts. This is intentional. Is it me or is the white balance off in this video? Oh shit. You're going after his video production. He's gonna go ape shit. He's gonna go ape shit. Diego knows how to twist that knife in. Yeah, it's like you're criticizing his ability to produce a high quality video. Is the white balance off? It looks a little, the shadows and the lighting, I think it's a little off. You might be right. This is constructive criticism. This is constructive. I think you're right, Diego. I'm not a video production expert. I don't know. Vimal agrees with Mal. So true. And I didn't like him throwing his former colleague under the bus. Did he do that? Did he really do that? I don't know the details. I think Christian should jump on. Listen, Christian's a good sport. He can take this. He can take this stuff. Link for. I'm gonna drop the link for him only in the chat. Click on the special link just for you. You'll get right into the back room. You'll bypass all of the safeguards. Yeah, you'll be authenticated. You'll go right to the back room, and I can add you. Duco says Michael's channel is much bigger than Christian's. Holy shit! Really? How did that happen? Guys, we've hit 60 viewers across all the platforms. We've got 60 now watching across YouTube, Tinder, Grindr, and MySpace. Thank you very much. Over 60 people watching. Guys, I want to see 40 upvotes. 40 upvotes. If you're watching the channel, upvote immediately. Upvote the stream. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Tutor to you. Was number 26. Cool. We're way up. We're past that now. We're headed towards 40. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. JB is in the chat. I just upvoted. What's up, JB? Hey, super sticker from Billy. Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That's so cool. It's a sticker of some hippos. Thank you for the hippos, man. Every little bit helps. I appreciate the show of support. Very cool. Very cool. These super chats mean a lot. I mean, they're symbolic more than anything. It's a way to show appreciation to the people who are volunteering their time to bring you the good content, or bringing you just mediocre content, whatever the case may be. Just, I mean, even mediocre content deserves to be supported. If you're watching, here's like the shout out to Carlos Martin. Carlos Martin says, "Listen, if I watch, I support the channel. That's my, if I watch Netflix, I pay for Netflix. I pay to go to the movies. I pay for Amazon Prime. I pay for Hulu. I pay for all these, Disney Plus and all these streaming services. If you watch and you're enjoying it, show a little bit of support, a little bit of appreciation with a token super chat. Or, even more importantly, make sure you're a member. If you have a star next to your name, you're a member. If you don't, then you're not a member. And please consider becoming a member. I'll drop the link there. I know. Stop e-begging OC. We're not a member because we don't want to be. We don't want to. But if you want to support the channel, you can become a member, and there's the link to do it. And thank you, Billy. By the way, Mr. Tudor 2 asks, I asked my authorized dealer to order a spare 5-link bracelet. That's the 5-link bracelet on the new Tudor Black Bay chronograph. Do you know they told me no problem? Give us $1,000 and your other bracelet. What the fuck? I have to pay and hand over. What kind of bullshit policy is that? I don't think so. Michael, comment from Otto in the chat. Michael is a good YouTube personality. He has charisma, in my opinion. Theo comes off as a little cocky and arrogant. Without Michael, the balance of the show is weird now. Do you guys agree with this? I've heard that about Theo before, but I listen. He's confident. I'll say he's confident. He's enthusiastic. He's proud of his accomplishments. He thinks he's a good marketing person. Would I go so far as to say he's cocky or arrogant? I don't know if those are positive attributes. Sure. If you mean cocky and arrogant in a good way, yes, sure. He's proud of his company, and he thinks he's a good marketer. He thinks he makes good videos. He's if you mean it in a negative way, if you like, oh, this guy's full of himself. He's not talented. Then maybe I'll slightly disagree, just because I want to be on Christian's good side. I don't need any more enemies, man. I don't need any more enemies. OC ball washing in full effect. Thank you to the person who's sending me private messages. Thank you for distracting me during the live stream. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it really. Like I will. I don't know if I can pull up this stuff in real time on the live stream because I need to vet stuff before I show it. And I appreciate that people want to support the show with great content. And they're like, hey, but I don't. I mean, if you want to enter those comments in the chat and explain what's going on, you can do that. If anybody has information that they want to share in the chat, share it there. I don't want to pull stuff like that up. So, but I like Theo, and I think he's not cocky and arrogant. If you mean that in a derogatory way, if you mean it in a positive way, like, hey, he's really self-assured and self-confident, and he's really proud of his accomplishments, and he's really sexy, then I support your comment. How about that? Guys, the link to join the panel, I know this is controversial. You don't want to be associated with OC. I get it. No, listen, keep your distance. It's okay. Stay in the chat. But if you want to join the panel, the link's pinned at the top of the chat. Don't be shy. Come on. Don't be a little bitch. Jump on the panel. Hey, we got Double D. Not so much ugly as he is offensively atrocious. Come on. That's a terrible thing to say about him. I don't think he's ugly at all. I think, listen, this guy's a handsome guy. he wears his shirts the way I wear my shirts, like one button. I wear my shirts with one button down. Maybe he wears them like an extra button down, but that's because he's got a good chest. He's got a nice chest, guys. That's nothing to be ashamed of. And listen, he's got some stubble, and he's got some. His hair's not disheveled. It's wavy. It's I wouldn't call it bed hair. It's good hair. He's got good hair, so he's not ugly. He's a good looking guy. Double D. I gotta disagree with you. Otto agrees 100%. He's ugly. That's terrible. Come on, that's not nice. First of all, it's not nice. This isn't some kind of hate channel. Got Speedy Hernandez in the chat. What's up, Speedy? You got Buckley. Buckley, I met a guy last night who had a Richard Mille 6702 as his first and a Richard Mille Baby Nadal as his second. Pretty good start. Wow. Buckley's hobnobbing with the rich and famous. Buckley is officially moved into the upper echelon of watch collecting. It's not a sad thing. It's not sad, but true. It's a delight. But I'm not going to spill the beans on what's going on there. But Buckley's now in the stratosphere. He's left all of us behind. Fuck us plebs. We're gone. You know, we especially you guys who were into like Tudor. He left you guys a long time ago. Buckley's such a cool guy. Christian is a good person, but I have to admit, this video looks like the video from the Timepiece Gentleman when he was there. Come on, guys. We're not even going to be reviewing the video. We're just going to be reviewing the comment section. Okay, that's it. Because the comments are the pulse of the watch community. The comments represent the viewpoints of like how do they feel about the content creator, the topic, and they give their real reactions. So we're going to go through the comments. But let's see. He has a glass of wine next to him. Well, big deal. Big deal. Doesn't mean he's drunk. Now the other video that he took down, I think people said that was a drunken rant, and I knew that was going to be taken down. I called it. I sent it to people in the WhatsApp group. I said, "You better watch this before it's taken down." And some people watched it quickly. Hey, Kevin. Thank you for the super sticker. Kevin is actually a member milestone super chat. Member chat with the McDonald's icon. Thank you, Kevin. By the way, if you have a star next to your name, as you're typing something in the chat, hit the $. Hit the $ icon. You may have a free member milestone chat sitting there. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use it, like you don't get, like, they don't pile up. So as long as you're a member, you'll get one per month. You got to use it within that month, or else it goes away. Then they'll give you another free one the next month. So thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Member for 2 months. Awesome. Kevin's a great guy. I was with Kevin at the Hodinkee UBS conference earlier this week. And we hung out with a couple guys at our table, some finance guys. Some cool finance guys. And they were very, very fascinated with Barossa, actually. They're like, hey, this Barossa thing looks amazing. Can we invest? The guy from UBS is like, hey, we want to handle the Series A funding for Barossa. This is an incredible app. And I have no comment on that. But yeah, guys, Barossa.co, get on the wait list. Launching officially in 2 weeks. Thank you for the member milestone chat, Kevin. By the way, we also saw Ryan Serhant there, the real estate mogul, owner of Serhant. He was there. And then there's this other guy there. Don't know who he was, but people said he's famous. Like Carmelo something. he was sitting at the table next to us, and the guy, we had the two finance guys at our table, said, "Oh, you realize that Carmelo is over there?" Like, and Diego and Kevin's like, "Oh yeah, that's Carmelo, the guy. He retired from, like, I don't know, the Knicks or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff." Guys, we're going to be getting to the comment section in 5 minutes. We're going to be doing a premiere segment called OC Explodes. Upvote the live stream. Got still over 60 people watching. Let's get to 45 likes. Diego, no one ever calls ugly people cocky and arrogant. Laugh out loud. Hey, we got whole milk. What Theo knows about marketing, OC could fit in his eye with little to no discomfort. Oh, I appreciate the compliment, whole milk. I really, really do appreciate that. I do. I'm a pretty good brand marketing guy. I did corporate brand marketing for a pretty big company. And after I left, the company went into a severe decline. But very, very big company that everybody knows of, especially if you're older, because they were very, very huge in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Billy Jeans says, I think Theo is better off solo. Okay, there we go. He's better off solo. He's the start. For the videos, he does vibe well with others. Maybe OC should join Theo's shows. I'm too busy, guys. I'm too busy doing my own thing. I appreciate. Listen, I know that a lot of people behind the scene. Listen, a lot of people want to reach out and do collaborations with me. I don't. OC doesn't do collabs. I'm much too popular for that now. I'm too big, guys. I've reached. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody watching today. The original OC channel hit 700 subscribers, guys. Woo! We blew past 666 earlier this week. And thanks to all the great people on the panel and the great support from you guys, we actually blew past 600. I wanted to freeze the subscribers at 666. And by the way, there's 66 people watching. 66 people watching right now. That's awesome. And 666 subscribers earlier this week. I wanted to try and freeze it just because it's a cool number. Love the number. But shout out to all our friends in the Watch Ragazi community. A lot of them became subscribers. And I want to thank the subscribers of the 1916 company. A lot of them became subscribers of this channel and the Watch Community channel over the past week. Maybe we'll see the 1916 company a sponsor of the channel. We'll know. I know a lot of people have been reaching out. They want to do collaborations. Some people want to sponsor the channel. I'm not doing sponsorships right now. I do not have ads enabled. Guys, the only thing I have enabled are super thanks, super chats, and memberships. I don't have advertising turned on. I don't accept sponsorships. I don't accept free gifts. I'm not doing product placement, and I'm not doing collaborations. There are only a couple of people I would do collaborations with, and you guys probably know who those two people are. If you want to get, who do you think I would want to do a collaboration with? Type in the chat. And the other part of that question is, who would you want to see me do a collaboration with? Like Billie Jean says that Theo Christian should reach out to me and ask me to do collaborations with him. If he reached out, I don't know if I would. But he's a nice guy. I would consider it. Just because I respect the guy. So if you wanted me to jump on a panel, I might do it. Probably not. I'm too busy. Let's be honest. I'm way too big now. I got 700 subscribers, guys. We have 62 people watching. Think about it. Let's do the math, guys. I know this is kind of laborious. But let's think about it for a second. I have 700 subscribers, okay, and the Watch Community channel has like 900 subscribers, almost 1,000, almost 1,000. But we routinely get between 60 and 100 people watching our live streams, okay? So do the math, okay? So we do a live stream. That means that for this channel, over 10% of the people, 10% of the number of people who are subscribed tune into the live stream, right? Now, Theo and Harris, no offense to Theo and Harris, they have 160,000 subscribers. Okay, I have 600. They have 160,000. You think if this guy did a live stream, he'd get more than like a couple hundred viewers? Probably not. So what does that mean? That means that you guys are highly engaged, highly intelligent, highly enthusiastic, and you're actually very passionate about watches and watch content. You know, if you have a guy that has 200,000 subs and he can barely get 150 people watching his live stream, he has to buy bots so it looks like there's 600 people watching, and he's buying bots to buying views for his videos. That guy is a sham. It's a sham, guys. We don't buy bots here. We don't pay for subscribers. I could throw a few $100 or a few $1,000 and have 10,000 subscribers. What good does that do? It just means that you have a bunch of Indian bots typing fake comments. Who gives a fuck? Much rather have a quality audience, high quality audience. Shout out to the Germans. Watch Ragazi guys. Hey, speaking to Germans, great Germans. Michael W's in the chat. Hamburg, Germany. Great content. I will be at the WatchTime Dusseldorf with Ragazi. Cool. Give a huge shout out to Luca, to all the guys over there. Misho, Essie, all the great guys. Hope everybody who's in Dusseldorf have an amazing time on behalf of OC and everybody here. Turtle Eye, he's come on, guys. Come on, let's have a little fun here. I'm not even going to read it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Cloud Ken says Tudor should be giving spare bracelets for free to those who buy them from the AD. I think that's actually, that's not a bad idea. Like if when you went to the AD and you bought a Tudor at full price, you pay full retail for a Tudor. They should say, listen, if you want a different style bracelet to go with it, we'll give you a 10% discount right here. I think they'd sell a hell of a ton of bracelets. They would sell a ton of bracelets. If they just said, listen, while you're buying this right now, you're paying full price. Buying Tudors at full price is a fucking joke these days. So if you're going to do that, they should offer you an immediate discount, like an instant coupon. Hey, I'll give you another bracelet. I'll give you the 5-link bracelet for this for 10% off right here. I think they should. Double D, not so much ugly as he's a... Come on, that's not nice. Double D, come on. Don't do that. Control yourself, Double D. He's a very handsome guy. Hey, we got Chalk Flew Up in the chat. Joining late. Definitely an overdue retirement for Nadal. He attempted a few comments. He attempted a few tournaments, maybe. But he kept aggravating the same injuries. And the competition keeps getting younger and younger, for sure. Hey, we got Dingo Dave from Australia in the chat. I love Dingo Dave. He's such a great supporter of the community. Stay away from the hate channels, Dingo Dave. Stay away from the trolling. We love you, man. I appreciate OC and everyone in the watch community. I can't be a member to all, unfortunately. I have too many mouths to feed. I appreciate that. I understand the sentiment. That's cool. Thank you for your comment. I'm pulling up your comment for free because I support our friends in Australia, especially Dingo Dave. Great guy. Cool guy. Thank you very much, Dingo Dave, for all you do to support this channel and the watch community. It's an Italian Jersey thing to wear shirts like that. Forget about it. Yeah, I mean, he's also a handsome guy, so I understand. Like, I wear my shirts that way too. I don't wear my shirts like buttoned up all the way to the top, or so. But he's a very physically handsome guy. Shout out to Christian. Drunken rants are my favorite form of content. Hey, if you guys like drunken rants, support the live stream by upvoting. Hey, Raf C, that's a €6 super sticker. Thank you, Raf C. That's really, really generous. It's a hippo saying GG. Thank you, Raf C. That's a very, very generous super sticker. That's right, 700 subs. We're the 700 sub behemoth in the watch space. Mathis says Carmelo Anthony. That sounds familiar. Yeah, that was a guy who was sitting next to a table next to us. Who is he? I have no idea who he is. Yeah, he was. Ryan Serhant popped in for a second. Carmelo Anthony was there. Whoever he is. Shout out to, by the way, Boston Collectors in the chat. Mathis, the hurricane's over. Can we make fun of you again, or is it too soon? Yeah, I talked to Mathis this morning. Everything's good in Florida. Everything kind of ripped through the area, and everything's good. His business is good. He's got a giant warehouse, as you know, full of lasers and lighting and party planning equipment. So his entire warehouse is safe, and he is coming to New York in a few days, guys. If you want to meet Mathis, I was telling Mathis, like, they don't really want to meet me. They see me on the panel all the time. They're sick of me. They want to meet people who aren't on the streams, people who are legends, but they aren't on the panel a lot. So who is that? That's people like, Mathis, Jeff, Boston Collector. I mean, they're on the panel sometimes, but these are absolute legends. You think Boston Collector is going to be mobbed? That guy's going to need security around him. People asking for his autograph. He's Mathis, fucking icon in the watch YouTube space. He absolutely is. He is going to be mobbed. Hey, Al, with a member chat. Thank you. With the McDonald's logo. Member chat, Burnage. Thank you for burning your member chat. What's up, Mathis?
OC.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss.
Enough ball washing. Listen.
Okay. What?
We have breaking news. Vimal Collector. Vimal Nair.
Okay.
Has just leaked.
That's actually his new name is Vimal Collector. Okay.
Vimal Collector has just leaked the greatest video. It's in our chat. You have to play it.
I can't. I don't want to do that kind of stuff.
Okay, I understand.
I can't do it. I can't
believe what I just seen.
I can't. I kind of have an idea of what it is, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that on this channel. We're not a drama channel.
I totally understand, and if he was the wizard, we'd be playing it. I totally understand.
Maybe for $100 super chat.
If he was a criminal out on the loose, I'd be down to play it as well.
Yeah, if the guy's a criminal, yeah. But this guy, the subject of that video is a decent civilian. But yeah, if you're in the WhatsApp group, was that dropped in the main WhatsApp group? Like
I think so. I have to check, but I think this guy's going down the Britney Spears path. You know what I'm saying?
I hope not. We're gonna be.
I think he's gonna go into a barbershop and shave his head like Britney did.
Oh, jeez, guys, let's give our thoughts and prayers to Christian. thoughts and prayers to Christian. immediately if what I hear is true. Or he can just jump on the panel and explain it. Listen, he's got thick skin. He can handle you guys in the chat. You guys are timid. You guys are tame. Come on.
Jump on
Thank
the
you for this.
panel. I've been there. I've had
Jump on the panel.
I've had the same feelings in my head with any man acts the same way. So nothing to be ashamed of.
Boston says, congratulations on the 700 subs. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're the 700 sub dragon. How about that? 700 sub dragon. Vimal says, Christian and his dad shoving journalists in Madrid. What the hell? Is that like are you trying to hint that that's the content of the video that's been leaked? Not good. Not good. I don't believe it. I don't think this is true. I denounce this comment. I publicly distance myself from this. I want to announce right now I support Theo and Harris and Christian. And yeah, he's got a wine glass next to him. So what? He looks fine. We'll be going through the comments. We'll be reading the comments in 5 minutes. So there you go. Hey, Father Artifact. WatchTime New York. Let's go. $28 super chat. That's in Canadian. So that's like 50 US.
Thank you, awesome. Father Artifact.
Thank you, Father Artifact. We met up with Father Artifact last week in New York. Very cool guy. We got to see the Le Mans in person. The Le Mans in person on his wrist.
I recently got my hands on Jeff's Le Mans.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that when you were over at his place.
Yeah, that was
sweet. I love how you were circling his condo complex. And you're like, hey, is it okay if I come over? And he's like, I guess so. If you're in the area, sure, I'll be up in 30 seconds. I'm parking now. You fucking stalked the guy.
That's how cool Florida crew rolls. I was beeping my horn, and I was trying to hear it on the stream to see if I got closer.
Vimal says, Tudor and OC collab. That's not happening. It's not happening. I'm busy, guys. I don't do collabs. I'd like to see OC do a gray dealer version of Bar Rescue with Mike and John. What's Bar Rescue? Oh, I get it. Like where you go into a bar and you're like, hey, this bar is failing. What's up, Boston?
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty good. You're about to. We will get to the comments of this video momentarily. I know you don't like to be associated with any controversial content, so I won't play it while you're on the panel. So we're all good.
Okay, good.
But do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the announced retirement of Rafael Nadal and what that may mean for the market for his particular references from Richard Mille and what it means for? Does it have an impact on Richard Mille going forward? Does it a shot in the arm for the brand? Does it kind of give them a shot of adrenaline? Care to comment?
Sure.
Good comment, guys. That was the comment. Hey, we got OG Baby Girl in the chat. OG Baby Girl, she's a great supporter of all these live streams. She actually super chats this channel, which is very, very cool. I really appreciate that. Thank you, OG Baby Girl. She's a member, by the way. She's a member. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to interject because I'm just gonna keep rolling with some chats. There she goes. See, she upvoted, and super chatted.
$5 upvote. That's
$5 upvote. That's very, very nice. Thank you, OG Baby Girl. She supports all the channels. Like any channel that she watches, she supports, and I gotta appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Nadal,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, Nadal.
I mean, it was a everybody saw it coming. If you're following tennis, he's had a lot of injuries and obviously getting older and done it a long time. And I think it's a good time to retire for him.
Has he won anything?
The Olympics.
Yeah, did he win anything recently?
No. He was out for a good year, and then he kind of came back and tried to play in a tournament and lost to somebody, that was pretty low on the ranks. And then he played in the Olympics. I think that was a big deal for him to do that, and I think that it's just time. But I think he's one of those figures that I don't think his popularity will wane anytime soon, as far as like the person, and very likable, kind of like Federer. Like I think it's similar where
he's younger.
Federer
He's a young guy, isn't he?
No, he's been doing it a long time.
But is he over 40?
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I can look it up. I don't know.
How old is
correctly.
Rafael Nadal? I can Google as fast as you can.
38.
He is 38. Yeah, 38. So that's young. I mean, it's not young for tennis, but the guy can play those sponsored tennis tournaments for another 10, 15, 20 years, forever. And from an endorsement perspective, I think his brand value is going to be there for decades. The guy's going to make more. He's going to make more money in his 50s than he made up until his career, all the way up until now. Mark my words. The guy will make he'll make hundreds of millions.
These guys make so much money off the summer camps. That's another big part of it.
Summer camps, these sponsored tournaments, like like Corona
appearances,
appearance,
talking. I mean, it's kind of like Brady too. I mean, all three of them are in a similar spot where they achieved the highest level, and now they've got a path for more endorsements time. It's more time to do.
He can be a commentator. He can be a commentator. The guy can easily clear $50 million a year.
Yeah. Endorsements
for the next 20 years. So he has $1 billion of revenue coming his way over the next 2 decades. Yeah. No doubt.
And I think that, obviously he won't be wearing it on the court, but I think that he'll still continue to develop them. He has a good relationship with the brand, and he'll be going to the matches wearing it, just like Federer and any other sponsored celebrity or whatever. So I think it's still fine for the brand, and I think that they'll most likely. I think they do have other brand ambassadors in tennis as well, and they'll continue to work with them. Some up and coming tennis stars. So I think that they'll be fine.
And if you think that it means that they can't produce Rafael Nadal themed watches or tennis inspired watches, then you're mistaken, because he's integral. He's woven in he's woven in an integral way. How about that? Into the tennis world, and I think they can retire the current models, and they can come up with new models. He's very closely associated with tennis and will be for decades to come, and they can make models in his spirit and continue to make new models, and they'll be very, very popular.
Right, I agree.
Yep.
So
got Frank Cannon's in the chat. We got Newbie. We've got Chalk Flew Up, tennis fan there, and we've got Keith Beecham. What's up, Keith? Welcome to the chat. And we got Bala. Just want to say hi to all these people in the chat. And by the way, what did you any comment on the sale of all of the Crown and Caliber inventory? The Crown and Caliber inventory to that Boneta, which is that wholesaler here in New York. I mean, I don't know if you follow who Eric Boneta is. He's a very under the radar guy.
Yeah.
But he does $100 million in revenue, from what I understand, in wholesale, and has been under the radar wholesale guy on 46th Street, not in the Diamond District, but right there in New York for decades. And he has offices in Hong Kong. He has offices in Diamond District, obviously. I think he has offices in other places too, like Dubai. So he's definitely a behind the scenes mover and shaker. As a matter of fact, before like the gray market was kind of a thing, he was actually sued by the state of New York for transporting Rolex watches across state lines, across countries, and he actually paid a fine. And I think that was in, let's see, when was that? Okay, that was in 2011. Okay. I'll just pull this up just so you know who he is. This was a press release from the United States Department of Justice. Okay, back in 2011. Seller of gray market Rolex watches agrees to forfeit $1.9 million in merchandise and pay a $325,000 penalty. Loretta E. Lynch, this is the Eric Boneta and his company Boneta, who recently acquired all of the inventory from Crown and Caliber. Loretta Lynch, a United States attorney for the Eastern District of New York, today announced that Boneta Inc., a privately owned business in New York City's Diamond District, has agreed to forfeit $1.9 million of illegally imported Rolex watches and parts and pay a $325,000 penalty. Now, these weren't fake watches, by the way. Okay, these were not fake Rolexes. These were actual real Rolexes.
Yeah.
That he brought over from Hong Kong, and they got caught at customs and they were seized. He says the United States says that these were illegally imported. And this guy forked over $2 million worth of watches. Boneta came to the attention of law enforcement after its owner, Eric Boneta, attempted to import shipments of, quote, gray market Rolex watches from Hong Kong through John F. Kennedy Airport. Again, this is from 2011. The merchandise was authorized by Rolex for sale only outside the United States, typically at prices lower than those charged for comparable items authorized for sale within the United States. Following the seizure of the shipments, Homeland Security investigation agents conducted an investigation into Boneta's import activity. The investigation led to a search of Boneta's offices where Homeland Security agents seized 200 Rolex watches, as well as an assortment of hundreds of Rolex watch parts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Our goal is to put an end to the abilities of companies like Boneta to perpetrate illegal conduct.
Oh, was he arrested or no?
No, he had $2 million worth of Rolexes seized, and he paid a $325,000 fine.
Wow.
So you get raided and not arrested? What country did this happen in?
This is New York. This is the United States, Mathis.
Holy shit!
But this type of activity is not considered a big deal today.
Because
these guys
it's civil, I guess.
Well, they considered it illegal back then, but today this is considered like they don't even bat an eye. People ship tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of dollars worth of watch value from the United States to Asia, and from Asia to the United States every single year. I don't get this was apparently a big deal in 2011. But this is the guy, his company actually bought the liquidated inventory from Crown and Caliber. By the way, thank you to Vamal. He says, I see a Richard Mille Nadal 2.0 when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame. Thank you. All right, let's pivot back. I closed it. Dang it. Let's do this.
When Boston Collector is quiet, I know that he's up to no good.
I like that he's on the panel. I like whenever Boston's on the panel. It's going to be a good.
Yo. Hello?
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
I lost you for a second there.
Yeah. Am I back? Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. So here's Christian, Theo and Harris. We're going to go through the comments. Is everybody cool with that? Is everybody okay?
If you guys don't want to see this, we could play the wizard sighting again. You just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. You want to? We're gonna go through the comments here.
And if you're watching and you haven't upvoted, upvote. And if you're not gonna upvote, get the hell out of here.
Wow, that was harsh, Mathis.
Yeah.
Take it down a notch, man.
Yeah, I mean if you're a hater or a troll, you're banned in the chat, but you can still upvote the live stream. I know you guys are watching. I know there's some. Listen, there's nothing wrong with listen. I know the guys, they secretly like the show. They like the content. There's no shame in admitting it. We do a good show here. We do a really good show. You guys watch, and so upvote the stream. If you want to come back and talk watches, create a new account and just talk watches. Don't be a troll.
Mhm.
There we go. So there we go. All right, we're going to go through the comments, and that's what we're gonna do here. So don't blame me. These are the comments. All right.
It's a shocking video. Shocking. I mean,
let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger.
Which one? Which one?
the one you said from all found. I don't know. Shocking.
Let's see here. Okay.
Famal is like watch TMZ.
I'm gonna sort it by
could
top
it be
comment.
AI? Could it be AI generated? It seems too real.
All right, we're gonna go through these comments here. See if I can make it even. I can't make it bigger. That's cool.
Boston Collector, the clip of the wizard standing at the front door of that watch show with his hands on his waist and the camera's behind him, and he's looking back and forth like a fat bastard at a Chinese buffet is melted into my brain every night I go to sleep.
As it should be.
All right, we're about to start the segment, guys. OC explodes, or the panel explodes, or the watch community explodes, or OC reacts, whatever you want to call it, begins now. 60 people watching. If you're not into spicy content, feel free to leave. We have over 50 upvotes, so you guys voted for this content. So here we go. We're going to review the comments to the video that Christian dropped this morning. This is not the drunken rant that he took down. This is a different video. And we're going to go through these comments, and we're going to gauge what is the sentiment? What are the feelings about this guy? Well, how is he perceived in the watch community?
How does he all of a sudden have two dramas at the same time?
I know.
I don't know. I don't know. But
3 dramas.
we're going to go through the comments here. And listen, if you want to make a comment about these comments, feel free. If you're on the panel and you want me to stop, say pause or just jump in. If you disagree with anything I'm saying, please put me in my place. Comment number 1 is the pinned comment from Theo and Harris, and it says, head to this website to get a 10% discount on your first purchase. Okay.
Awesome. I need a 10% discount. Is that Shopify?
Yeah. 10% discount on Shopify if you use this code. Okay. So listen, I'm not a big fan I don't do product placement here. Shout out to Oliver Peoples and Skechers. But I don't do sponsored content. Like I'm not gonna put a 30-minute, like a 10-minute ad in the middle of a live stream or in a video. Although, listen, I gotta tell you, listen, let's be honest. Oliver People's glasses are beautiful. They're the most beautiful sunglasses I think that you can buy. But I'm not gonna spruik them. I'm not gonna say that you should buy them. I think you should, but I'm not gonna say that. I think Oliver Peoples is a great brand. They support me. I am one of their brand ambassadors. But I'm not going to throw that in people's faces. Yeah,
Promo code OC.
You know, I'm not going to go over the top and say like, look how great these glasses look. Oliver Peoples is wonderful. You should buy them too. I'm not crazy like that. So I'm not going to put myself, full screen and do that. Come on. Let's have a little bit of decorum. All right, here we go. So the first thing that he posts is an ad, like, like, I think that's, I guess people do that. I'm not a big fan of it. He can do whatever he wants. I know a lot of people don't like that because he's like,
He doesn't force us to do memberships, OC, so cut him some slack.
some people pay for YouTube Premium and they don't want ads. And this guy drops like a 5-minute ad in the middle of the video going, hey, by the way, I want to thank our friends at Shopify. Please log on. It's like a lot of people are thinking, fuck you. Like, I don't want to listen to your fucking ads. What? And by the way, he doesn't need the ads. Christian, you don't need ads.
He is the ads, isn't that?
Yeah, you are the content. Don't take fucking bullshit money from Shopify to promote their fucking platform. I don't care. You use them, good for you. Maybe you got a discount, but you don't need to hawk this shit. You are better than that. You have a marketing agency. Keep it clean, bro. Don't fucking do that bullshit. It tarnishes your image.
I think if Theo came on the Colony or the OC show, that he would be recentered around the really important views of collectors. I think
he'd fit in, but Buckley would have to take him to the side, give him a little slap and a pep talk, but he'd fit in.
No, I think it would recenter him around where it all came from.
Yeah, we're not trolls, like trolls in his comments.
No,
we're watch people. There are
Right.
a lot of people who watch this channel, the watch community, who like him, who have watched his videos in the past. They actually give him pretty good advice. Like, hey, this person you had on, you had good chemistry with. This kind of format doesn't really work. So
yeah, this guy is a scammer. You should avoid him. Shouldn't do any collabs with the Wizard.
Well, Christian famously did appear in a TPG video.
That couldn't have been good for business.
That wasn't. I mean, it's not good for his reputation. Yeah, no, but I don't think this, like, hey, buy Shopify. Don't fucking interrupt your content with bullshit ads.
Yeah, unless people really want to do Shopify, that's cool.
But I mean, come on, don't fucking
do like a chicken Big Mac ad or something that's
something good. Something people like chicken. Guys, the chicken Big Mac came out yesterday.
Chicken Big Mac.
Yeah,
yes.
At McDonald's.
Chicken Mac.
I mean, do people like that? Shit like that. People like.
I feel like you got to go no cheese on that.
I think here's my opinion. They should come out with a version that uses mozzarella, like 2 slices of mozzarella instead of American, and replaces the special sauce with a little bit of spicy marinara, and so then it becomes it becomes a chicken parmigiana sandwich.
Whatever.
Like a chicken parm.
Parm. Chicken parm mac.
Yeah, people go ape shit for that, don't you think?
Yeah, I was thinking more like a slice of mozzarella and then a tomato slice.
Yep,
agreed.
Yes. But I was thinking a little bit further, like replace the Thousand Island.
Yeah.
Replace the Thousand Island with marinara, and now you've got a fucking Italian. It's a McDonald's Italian chicken Big Mac, Italian chicken parm.
I like it.
Yeah, I haven't tried the chicken Big Mac. I'm on a diet. I'm like on a full blown 3 days to WatchTime New York crunch, and it's killing me. Because
how many pounds are you dropping? Like 16, something like that.
My goal is to drop 4 pounds, and 4 pounds, and I'm about 2 away. So I'm actually doing pretty good because I didn't eat anything yesterday except for 2 slices.
Are you sleeping in a trash bag like Mathis?
Because what it does is when you sleep in a trash bag, it creates humidification.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa.
It's like you're in your own sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's very little oxygen, but it's you're sweating and perspiring, and you're like stewing. It's kind of like when you do one of those. You wrap the fish in paper.
Yeah.
When you do wood planked fish, and you wrap it in you wrap it in the fat. That's right. You're baking yourself.
I wonder if
guys,
PG's bed jet could be used. You put it on high heat, and then you aim that bed jet hot air right in.
That's right. And you use like plastic sheets,
Yeah.
plastic garbage
Yeah.
bags instead of
Sounds
silk
miserable.
sheets.
Jesus. Shrivel up like a raisin. But
Yeah,
Hmm.
I agree. I don't like the idea of. I like I love American cheese on their burgers. I love American cheese on their Big Macs.
Yeah.
I just don't like American cheese on chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Chicken
And
and
I'm
seafood really shouldn't, like, I know they put the
should not have
cheese on the
American cheese.
filet fish.
And
It
I'm
shouldn't
not.
have that.
Yeah, and Swiss. Believe it, I like Swiss watches and I love Swiss
Yeah.
chocolate, but I don't like Swiss cheese. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'll do a ham and Swiss, but I prefer ham and cheddar. I don't like Swiss cheese, and I wouldn't put Swiss cheese on that either. I would put mozzarella. I'd put 2 slices of mozzarella, and I'd put a sun-dried tomato. To your point,
Ooh.
a basil,
Yep.
splash of spicy marinara, and you've got
Yeah.
what could be one of the biggest hits ever in the history of Mickey
Yep.
D's.
Yep.
Italian
At Mickey
parm.
D's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, the
Yeah.
fries they could come out with Parmesan fries.
Parm fries, yeah.
Instead of regular fries, it doesn't take a lot. You just splash a little bit of that powdered Parmesan on it,
Mhm.
and a little bit of oregano. Boom,
Mhm.
and you charge more. Charge $5, $4.99 for
Dip it in the
fries.
marinara.
Listen,
Dip it in the
listen.
marinara, guys. We've got a fucking smash hit on our hands. Okay,
Listen, everybody.
this could be the biggest thing to happen to Mickey
Listen,
D's in a generation.
I called OC today. I called OC earlier today. I said, "Are you busy? I'm sorry if you're busy." He goes, "I'm okay. I'm just having coffee at McDonald's."
Yep.
That's true. That's absolutely true. McGarlic fries. That's right, Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
Yeah.
McGarlic fries. They could have a whole Italian, and then I know they got rid of salads, but you could easily do an Italian themed salad too.
Mhm.
Easy. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but
Yeah.
it could be bigger than the McRib.
That's true. Good.
This could be a thing that they do around like every September around like Italian. Like, is there a big Italian holiday?
All
Who's
right,
Italian in the
I
chat?
have another knock out of the park option.
I want to hear it.
Okay. I don't think this has been done before. Have they ever done a mac and cheese burger? You put mac and cheese on top.
Cheese burger.
Yes.
But hold on. This chicken Big Mac, is it grilled chicken? Is it a flat grilled chicken?
No.
Or it's chicken like
breaded,
a McNugget?
breaded cutlet. Breaded cutlet.
Chicken cutlet. Yeah, chicken cutlet. Like their grilled
Okay, no wait, exactly. McChicken is just chunks of chicken stuck together. That's not a
No. A McChicken is a chicken fillet, a chicken cutlet.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, they have chicken McNuggets, which is obviously which is white meat nuggets of chicken that's deep fried.
Yeah.
Which is not one chicken, it's just a bunch of chunks pushed together.
No, a McChicken is an actual
the
fillet.
the tenders are the good stuff. The nuggets are not. The nuggets are the leftovers.
Well, a McChicken is a big McNugget.
No, it is. It's
No.
No, it's a
fillet
fillet.
Is a patty. It's a patty.
All right, so what am I getting on this? What am I getting on a chicken Big Mac?
Chicken Big Mac is the same. Listen, do you know the recipe? You know the ingredients of a Big Mac?
Yeah, bacon, lettuce, sauce.
No, there's no bacon on a Big Mac. You fucking
sing the
ignorant.
song.
Jesus Christ.
The song, Mathis.
The song, Mathis. The song. Sing the song. It's all the ingredients.
That's what I was trying to do.
The song doesn't have bacon in it.
You have to sing it. Sing
I got the song wrong. All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Boston and I are going to sing the song along with everybody in the audience together. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Two all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Come on, guys. Join in. They're singing.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Right. So just replace the 2 all beef patties with 2 chicken cutlets, 2 chicken patties, deep fried.
This
and you got a chicken Big Mac.
Okay.
This should be like you should be not to get political, but you should have to sing that song to be considered to be
In
like
order to
an
order
American.
one. In order to, yeah. I mean, that's
It's
American.
nothing more American. That's American.
Nothing more American than that song.
Of course, it was a long time ago, so maybe Mathis wasn't born yet. Is that
By the way,
possible?
OG Baby Girl says I want to fish. Officially, that's called a fillet of fish at McDonald's. It's called a fillet of
Oh my
fish.
God.
I haven't had one of those in years. I don't really love it, but the fillet of fish also has American cheese on it. Has the
I know,
American,
that's what I'm saying.
you know?
That's a bad idea. Yeah.
But
Oh my, yeah.
I saw it's on the value menu at $3. Like you can get a
Mhm.
fillet of fish for $3. I almost got one the other day because I felt like I wanted to retry it.
Mhm.
But they're so. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to try it, but they're so
Fillet of fish?
small. I
Yeah,
could
they're
eat like
small.
6 of those,
Yeah.
easily.
Double fish would be better.
Yeah, they should do it. They could do a fish Big Mac too. Just replace the
Fish Mac.
replace the 2 beef patties with 2.
I think the
fish patties.
sauce would be fine. The sauce would be fine.
The special sauce would be good on that because they have that special
That'd be-
tartar sauce too, that tangy tartar sauce on the fillet
I
of
think they
fish.
should mix the Big Mac sauce with the tartar sauce. Why not?
I love special sauce. Special sauce
Yeah,
is
special
basically
sauce is good on that.
Thousand Island dressing. It's
Right.
ketchup, mayonnaise mixed with a little bit of what do
Mustard.
they call it? Yeah, a little
And
bit of mustard, and then relish, sweet relish. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the videos. We still have nearly 70 people still watching. I don't know why,
Mhm.
but shout out to everybody who's still watching. Let's take a look at the upvotes. We've got 53 upvotes. Let's get to 55 upvotes.
Yeah.
If you just joined,
If you've ever had a Big Mac, upvote.
if you have ever had McDonald's or a Big Mac, upvote the live stream. Okay, let's go back to the comments. Let's assess these comments. Okay, so the first one was an ad. Okay, next comment from Hamelstar 4292 was the apology fever. Oh, was the apology video a fever dream? Okay, so this guy's referencing
The Tim Wright apology video?
the Tim Wright apology. No, this was the drunken video that Christian pulled down yesterday.
Okay.
Okay,
That was an
and this guy-
apology?
yeah, well, he's like,
For
I
booting
apologize.
Harris? Was it something like
Yeah.
that?
No, he
Really?
said like, I apologize. I make really bad content. My last few videos are really bad. And yeah, it was just weird.
See, he
It's
needs to come on the show. We'll set him straight. We'll get him on the right path. He'll have fun.
We're not trying to
We'll have fun
catfish him,
again.
but listen, the link has been dropped. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. He can come
He's
on.
a cool guy. He can relax. There's no stress here. So we're just relaxing on a Friday.
Okay, so let's read
You
some.
could explain
Big
to
Macs.
him the difference between fuckboy and douche.
Right.
Yeah, he'd love that. It's true.
So so was the apology video a fever dream? So someone says, huh? And then the next comment is, he made an apology video, then took it down. Maybe he
Ooh.
killed Michael. Okay. Then Baby Jesus 66. What was the apology for? I got the notification but didn't watch it. Maybe I should apologize for not watching it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we got Sean O. He says, what happened to the crybaby video?
Does anybody? I have a real question here.
Mhm.
If you're commenting on a YouTube video, does anybody actually put a real comment, or is it all just thinking of the most clever thing that you can think of to put down,
That
and you kind of
That.
think you're funny? I
The
kind of
second
think
one.
it's that. Like, I don't think anybody
Yeah.
puts like a serious like comment.
Yeah,
Or-
but here's my question. If you're ever going to cry, why do you put a camera in your own face?
He was, I think people said he was
PR stunt?
inebriated and it was late. It was the middle of the night. And he just turned on the video. He made a video. It's like, hey guys, I'm really sorry. My videos are terrible. I'm not happy with myself. I'm not sure if he had a bottle next to him or not, but people said he was obviously intoxicated. And then when people called him the next day or in the morning after he woke up, they're like, hey, dude, you realize you published this? And he's like, oh shit, let me take it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's
Mike-
going through some shit.
Yeah, going through some stuff maybe. Michael has his own channel making videos about clothes from Uniqlo.
Iron
Much better than this drunken rant that comes out of this channel nowadays. So listen, we're commenting on the comments because the comments are going to be biased. They're going to be a little negative. They're going to be a little bit trolly. We get that. These comments
have a
don't
real
represent the
question.
view. Hold on a second. They don't represent the view of this channel or anybody on the panel. But we're just going through the comments just to kind of get a sense of what is he going through and what do people feel about him right now, because they can teach you a lot about how you're being perceived. Boston Collector, sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's my fault. So I have a question. Do you think that if Buckley took over for Harris, if Buckley became Harris on the Theo and Harris show,
that would be the biggest YouTube channel in the history of Watch
YouTube?
YouTube.
It would. Okay.
Oh,
would be great.
Absolutely. He would be a great co-host. Absolutely.
Buckley's very talented.
Yeah. Very talented.
Very.
He would right the ship over there, because like this video, like this JLC video, the one that we're going through now that he just published earlier this morning, it doesn't even have 4,000 views. I mean, his channel is fucking dead. It's absolutely fucking dead.
Yeah, I think Buckley would be a good injection of, and they're from the same kind of area. I don't know. I just think it would be a good show.
I think so too. I think that is a great piece of advice, and they actually know each other quite well. They do because they've met, and they
can do content over at London Jewelers.
They know the guys. They know the Udells at London Jewelers very closely. Both of their ADs. So, guys, Christian, if you're listening, I'll put you in touch with Buckley. He would be a great co-host, and he'll do it for only 50% of the super chats.
And he has a Patek stamp, Tiffany stamp Patek.
Tiffany stamp Patek. Okay. I think. Okay. So the drunken rant. Snookered in BC says, I think he was a little liquored up when he made that one. Was the apology because the channel has fallen off since he got rid of Harris? Oh, man. Yeah, man. What the fuck? I didn't watch it when it aired and then no trace of it. SGM says, I saw it. Laugh, laugh, laugh. And then a wine glass. It was a stuff of nonsense apologizing about his last two videos being shit.
Oh, wait. Time out. Pause.
Yeah.
Curly style. Okay. This rant was drunken off wine. This was a drunken wine rant. He wasn't drinking liquor, or he didn't drink too many beers. Oh, that explains a lot. Go ahead.
Monochrome Blues says, to be fair, it was a sponsored apology. That's people again making fun of that stupid thing for Spotify, right? Guys, let me interrupt now to tell you about my incredibly wonderful friends at Spotify. Like, fuck you.
Hey,
don't do that.
Hey, sorry, I gotta get going. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and
thanks for popping on.
Enjoy. All right, bye.
Thanks for popping on.
See you, Boston.
Yep. Brendan and Igal. It was like blah, blah, blah. I'm embarrassed by our last few videos, production quality. Also, my real passion isn't YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a wiener. It's good he took it down. SGM says he's sobered up. Jeez, man. These comments are brutal. Turtle Knight. Hey, Turtle Knight. Turtle Knight left a comment. The Squarespace sell wine. Fucking Turtle Knight. Boom. Omar says, LOL Christian, really? Erasing comments? Come on, be a grown-up. Be the Other says, you're a very well-spoken dude with good insight, but there's a big difference when you drink during your videos and when you don't. Oh. So no faxology. He's drunk most of the time. Come on, man. That's not fair. Surely not. A true Theo fan does not judge. That was no judgment, just an observation. He can do whatever the hell he wants, but it does affect his content when he drinks. So you guys get a sense of what the comments are like, right? Let's see what else is here.
Find me one. We got to read both sides.
Okay, I'll take the apology from JLC. I'll take an apology from JLC. Okay, so there's a guy commenting about the content of the video. Loom Pearl says, I can smell the wine burp at minute 25. Okay. Where's
There's
Anna?
one. There's one. Where's Anna? Cool.
Where's Anna? That's a compliment. It's a positive comment. She ran away with a rock band. And where's an Apple Watch? Rest in peace, hottest watch girl on YouTube. I don't know who Anna is.
Me neither, but I see somebody. I see a good comment a little lower.
Welcome back, Theo. First video this week. Would be great to have Harris back. See, they want Harris back. The other guy who was there. Yeah. So like the comments, I gotta say, bring back Michael and get this banter going. Yeah, they're like they don't like Christian alone. Not so sure Michael would want to associate with this channel after Christian's incident in Madrid. Okay. You've seen, how long is that video, Mathis?
It's 15 seconds and it's not that bad. Okay, if it was me and my dad, someone would have got punched in the head, and it wouldn't even been me.
Can you characterize what happens in the video without? Can you describe what happens in the video without us having to play it?
Sure. It looks like he's having an argument with some paparazzi, and him and his pops are. It's all in another language. The clip is in another language, so I have no idea what's going on.
Did he get physical with the photographer?
Not like battery. No.
Did he have any physical contact whatsoever with another human being?
With a piece of plastic, but not with a human being.
Oh, so he pushed the guy's
OC.
He pushed the guy's. Oh, say it,
OC.
yeah. Oh,
I heard Mathis say argument with paparazzi, and I just had to jump on
right.
and clear the air. That's not what happened.
That's
Okay.
what it looked like.
Mathis, I'm gonna choke you out in New York.
I'll give you my
the
whole
first
neck.
time I
No
see
problem. I got a fat neck.
There was some pro-Palestinian protest marking
In Madrid.
a quote
In
unquote
Madrid?
year. Yeah, wherever. Italy. I think he's in Italy.
Okay.
Marking a year of the war, what have you. And from what I see, Christian and his dad are not pro-Palestinian, which is whatever. And so they were just yelling at the protesters, and they got accosted for it. The police told them to back up, and all these reporters were following them. And Christian's dad was like, "They're racistas," called them racist or something, and then they just got followed. I mean, by reporters. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay, so there you go.
Now, I could be wrong because it was all in Spanish or Italian. I can't tell. But so I don't know what the news story said. For all we know, they were throwing eggs at them. I don't think they were, but that's the video. It wasn't paparazzi.
Okay. Got it. Okay, so there were
I couldn't
protesters
tell
there.
what it was.
All right. By the way, Christian, I can understand why Christian wouldn't be pro-Hamas and pro-terrorism. I think there are other YouTube personalies.
Oh, me and my pops would have definitely got arrested then. Forget about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Bob's Nightmare. $5 super chat. That's pretty generous, I have to say. I appreciate the support of the channel, Dr. Bob. Harris is Theo. Michael is also Theo. Christian, yep, he's Theo. Okay, thank you.
Vimal is saying Christian knocked some camera. I must have.
Yeah, he did do that.
I don't know if that was before or after they were kind of like I don't know what led to that. For all we listen, people have the right to voice their opinion whether you're pro or against whatever topic. And if they were getting accosted and screamed at and and whatever because they weren't on a specific side, and someone sticks a camera in your face, I might knock that shit out too. So
Yeah.
I don't unnecessarily blame him for that.
I mean, it's a fine line. If they're coming up in your personal space and you feel that that you're physical, that you're in physical jeopardy, like you feel like you are in harm's way, then you can certainly push someone away, for sure. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
but
feel in self-defense, if self-defense is, I don't know what the Italian laws are or the Spanish laws are. If he's in Madrid, Madrid is in Spain, right? So it was Spanish, Italian, whatever it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
But where can the video be seen, Speedy Hernandez? We're not gonna drop a link to the video here, but we will say that if you type in, oh, did he drop it already? Oh,
he dropped it a while ago. Yeah.
If you type in probably like Christian or Theo and Harris Reddit or something like that, or Madrid Reddit Christian, chances are I mean, there's all kinds of shit there. You probably find it, right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with who this Anna person is, Diego? You've been watching a lot of YouTube for a while.
Yeah, I used to watch Kristen Theo a long time, or Theo and Harris a long time ago. She was this cute little brunette in the she's in their intro videos. Like, man, she was cute. Yeah.
Yeah, people said that. Yeah, there was a comment earlier saying that she was like the hottest chicken watch YouTube or whatever. Anna was the gal that did the videos with Theo during COVID. I have a suspicion they dated. She was a good addition. She needs to come back. Anna, come back.
Yeah, I haven't watched a single second of her. I just saw her in the intro videos. She's pretty cute.
Maybe I'll go back through some old videos and check it out. Let's see. You're in Italy. Tell us this up front. We're looking at your background, 1970s patio furniture chair, and wondering what is going on. At least your white balance and audio is fixed. If you're going to drink wine, tell your audience what you're drinking and recommend it to, or tell us why you don't. It explains why you're drinking and the location. So someone's kind of critical about kind of the setting of the video. I'm not sure that's fair. On the drunken apology video, since deleted, he did mention he was in Italy. I guess you just have to remember that if you saw the video. Okay, I guess the video would have to be memorable.
He's Italian guy?
I'm not 100% sure. I think he might be of Italian descent. His family might be Italian. Yeah, this guy says, bro, what happened in Madrid? Ciao, hope you're loving Italia.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the video, but is it really an apology or a peace offering at 9,000? So he's referencing the old video, but then talking about JLC's prices at for the Reverso.
So wait, did he make a new video? Like,
yeah, this is from
not the video that we saw in the WhatsApp group.
No, it isn't. That video was taken down.
So this video, he's not calling out his staff.
Nope, he's not doing it. He's talking about JLCs and how JLCs have gone up in price over the past several years.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So these are comments, but you can get a sense from the comments that some of the people saw that video, and generally they're like, they feel like something is off with him. They feel like, hey, like your content isn't as good as it used to be. He's almost getting like trolling comments, like kind of like Archie gets in his comments from the trolls.
That's just YouTube. That's just YouTube.
Listen,
yeah, maybe it's just YouTube.
Here's my analysis. I don't know if you guys have been to the Theo and Harris website lately, but it's dead. And that means there's not going to be a lot of content. Now, why would he not be putting in an effort into his watch channel? Well, maybe because the watch market's dead, right?
Exactly.
So I don't blame him for his channel not being the shining star that it used to be this past year. I don't blame him if the content is bad. And if someone's seriously going to like nitpick that the fucking white balance or that there was like audio mixing issues.
Yeah, that was a joke. Yeah, you did that, but it was a joke.
Or if there was audio mixing issues, or if the sound quality was bad, like, all right, bro, sorry, I'll go back and fix it and re-upload. Thanks for letting me know. Like, I don't know why he's letting it get to his head like that.
Number
and
one
for any-
rule.
Listen, the watch market's dead. I mean, the guy barely sold a few straps a month, and maybe like one vintage watch every couple of months. Like, it's not his business, you know.
he doesn't.
And
That's not his passion right now.
yeah,
And if you don't understand why his channel has been active, you got to remember he's a businessman. He's not going to keep making these videos because you like them. He makes these videos to fucking churn revenue for his
True.
business. So everybody needs, like, nobody is owed quality content from Christian. Not one person is owed it. People pay him for quality content, and that's what he's going to focus on.
yeah,
Right now,
he has a
watches-
marketing
Yeah.
agency where he delivers strategic advice. He does research, and he uses his talents to kind of help those companies do that. If you're looking for quality content, the guy left. There's no banter. You're not gonna. I mean, it's over.
Yeah, but what about when he made that video attacking Breitling? I'd be scared to hire this guy to make me a video.
Yeah,
He
that
did
was,
do that. Yeah, that was a
that
big
was-
mistake.
That was crazy. What the hell was that? That
You
was
know
like
what
a
that was?
Oshin depression video.
You know what that was, Mathis? That was him showing just how passionate he is. I think it was almost like a clickbait for Breitling and for other brands to be like, wow, this
Yeah.
guy, he's not just another video producer. He cares.
I'd rather hire a nerd that's not going to talk shit.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right. But we can all agree that Breitling video kind of was that's not the feeling of the brand Breitling, right?
I agree, but when he made that response, I thought he was joining like the WWF. He was out of control.
Yeah.
Yep. By the way, upvote the live stream. We still have 60 people watching, which is pretty incredible. Let's get to 60 upvotes if that's possible. Upvote the live stream, guys. I agree with Diego. No one should expect quality content from Christian. And listen, no one's going to listen to these guys' fucking stupid opinions. No one watches this show for opinions. It's entertainment. So if he's not doing entertaining content, if he thinks he's just going to like editorialize for 20 minutes about JLC's prices, tell us something we don't fucking know. I mean, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You got to have banter. Get Buckley on. Don't do a drunken fucking rant video from Italy. There's no need to make this video. Come back in your studio, get a good panelist, do a live stream. Have Buckley on, have Diego
Yeah,
on.
but why would he though? The watch market's dead. It's not going to bring revenue. And I don't
That's
mean
a
that.
fair point.
I don't mean that.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a negative way. This dude, listen. This guy's got one life. He said it himself in the video he deleted that his aspirations are to be more than a fucking watch flipper or a gray market dealer, right? He wants to really make his family proud. He wants to make himself proud. I mean, there's a reason he's not doing a lot of watch stuff, and I support it.
Yeah, don't complain that the quality of the videos aren't good anymore. So what? Don't watch. I mean, the fact that this guy can't even get 4,000 views in the first day of a video, don't make the videos. They're fucking terrible. I mean, if we get like a couple hundred views here, we're lucky. You know, but we're not. This isn't our life. This isn't our business. He should be too busy to make these videos, unless you're going to do it right. Do the proper white balance, like you said, Diego. Make sure the production value is good, okay, and get a good fucking guy to do banter with. No one wants to hear your stupid ass opinions. And I love the guy. I love this guy. I like Christian. Okay, handsome guy, charismatic, all that stuff. No one gives a fuck.
I think Double D's jealous of how handsome he is.
Oh, of course, everybody will. Look at the head. Look at the head of hair. He's got a beautiful torso. He's the
He dresses real nice.
Yeah, he dresses nice. He's got a beautiful 3-day shadow. Handsome guy. Great,
He looks
nice
like
glasses.
he's saying, "Forget about it. Forget about it."
Exactly.
Timepiece Temptress joins the panel. We got Pedro Bermudez joining the chat. Newbie says
Pedro.
OC 30 years ago. 30, maybe 20. Come on, I'm not that old. I'm 54. 54. But
Now, I wanted to pop in just to say, as far as like these like Christian making videos, I think it was like everybody else during COVID. They wanted something to do. They wanted to connect with people somehow. And
yeah, good for him.
I think he jumped on that, that wagon and rode it through COVID like a lot of people did. And now we're on the other side of it, and he's got different agendas now.
Time to get a job, bro.
These videos cost a lot of money to make.
Yeah.
You got to hire editors, filmers.
Yep. But he has a
Well, I
production
think
company. But he has a production company. He has like an advertising.
Yeah,
agent.
but
Small.
I think he left his studio though. He's been shooting
he's not
videos
gonna-
at his house.
What the fuck?
He's not gonna put.
Yeah.
He's not going to put those resources towards watch videos if they're not going to drive
Right.
customers to his website
Yeah.
to buy watches.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying right now. So why the hell would he put those resources into a watch video?
Yeah.
I support Christian. I'm team Christian.
So am I. I'm Team
Yeah.
Christian. But what? Who gives? Why would anybody? Do people care about this guy's 10-minute video about JLC's price hikes? We could talk about that.
No.
Is that a topic that is new that we need to hear his opinion?
This video, see? Look, this video, he made the video that he deleted, and then he's like, fuck, I got to have something up.
That's right, because people are going to be coming to the site saying, hey, where's the video? Where's the video? And they're going to think it's this one, right? Oh, here's the video. Why does he have a glass of wine when he knows that the video was taken down because of a drunken rant? Why would he do that? That makes no sense.
But now, never mind.
Because he doesn't give a fuck.
He wasn't that drunk.
He doesn't care.
I don't think he was drunk. I mean, I don't even remember the video. I skimmed through the other video. I just remember that he was ranting like, "Hey, my videos aren't good anymore. Yes, I make terrible videos. The quality's not good. But keep in mind, I don't care anymore. I don't care about watches. I care about my business, my other business." And so good. I mean, like, but he's still a public figure. He's a well-known guy in the watch space. But that doesn't mean the videos have to have good topics, man. This is a terrible topic. Let me rant about why JLC's gone. That news is old, man. It's old. None of the comments are about JLC. All the comments are about this guy he needs someone to do banter with.
Yeah. Well, and see, it's a I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't situation. Like, like I mentioned earlier, I don't think he was mad at Michael. Michael has said he had been building Iron Snail for like 2 years before he left.
What is Iron Snail?
And that's his channel, but he also
okay.
They make jeans, like salvage jeans. He's a
Okay.
big jean nerd. So
Jeans and backpacks.
clothes, like he does clothing reviews too, which is really cool. He'll order a bunch of t-shirts and tell you which one is the best one from what he can.
He's way too skinny for guys like us, so see, it's different style.
Yeah. Lord of Flex in the chat. Welcome, Lord of Flex. By the way, hello to Evan G, Kyle D, McAllen Drink. I want to make sure that I said hi to everybody. Speedy Horrendous is obviously in the chat. Want to make sure that I greet everybody by name. Lord Flex says Theo hasn't been good since Harris left to make a Japanese jeans channel. I think that's what you were talking about, like Iron Horse or whatever.
Yeah. Iron Snail, yeah.
Horse, Iron, whatever.
Yeah, Iron Pony.
Listen, Christian, no hard feelings. We will see you at WatchTime New York.
Yeah.
We'll see you at some of our events. Cool guy. And he actually should jump on the panel. That's what he should do. I know he's watching. I know he's a fan of the channel. Let's drop the link. Guys, don't click on this link. This is a link, just a link for him only, guys. Special link so he can jump. He can bypass the backstage. He can bypass the YouTube authentication. Come on
Find
the
Buckley.
show.
Find Buckley at Watch Fair, man.
Find Buckley at
Lightning in a
the
bottle.
yeah. Find Buckley. He knows who Buckley is. Buckley and he are both
Yeah.
customers of London Jewelers, and they've met at London Jewelers events, so they know each other.
Mhm.
Buckley would be a great addition to the panel. But they have to make good quality videos. No one gives a fuck. No one wants to hear drunken rants or this fucking bullshit editorial stuff. You need to have quality content, or don't do it at all. Don't do it at all. Listen, we have an excuse here. We're a live stream. We can have very poor quality content, and nobody cares.
We have
No, you know.
Mathis. We have an excuse. I mean,
But guys, that's it. That's the show. I want to thank Christian for providing the content. You want to keep going, Diego? Or I think I've reached a logical end. We reviewed the comments. I don't think there's any breaking watch news. Is there?
No.
You going to the gym, Diego?
I'm driving home. Just drove by an airport. It was like horrible service. But yeah, I'm going to the gym.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So there you go. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We did a 2-hour, 15-minute live stream.
You're killing it?
We're crushing it. We did 60. Oh, you don't want to kill it?
The
Okay.
stream? No.
Okay, we can keep going.
Yeah, let's fucking just chat.
All
No
right.
You
more
can go to
filling up
McDonald's. You can go to
comments.
McDonald's, OC. You can leave it.
Yeah.
I got to step away for 5 minutes. So you guys are in charge of the show. Okay? Bye.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Jen G, did you ever watch that Subway body cam video?
I have not pulled that up.
Oh, you need to watch it.
I need to look at it.
Yeah, the guy runs at a cop with a knife in his hand.
Yeah. I'm sure it's nuts. Like, I have a story personally where when I lived in the Bronx for a little bit, I had a changeover at 14th Street, which is known as a really bad station. And I didn't know that. And so I came to the top of the stairs and these two guys are standing there.
Yeah, you told us that story.
Yeah, like, I just, it's wild shit that happens. Like, I've seen all kinds of stuff on the subway.
What are you up to, Mathis? What are you doing? Is your back still sore?
No, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Do I need to send you some Tiger Balm?
That would help.
You need to call one of his cougars to come give him a back massage.
I guess watch talk is off the table.
No, we can talk watches. That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
So, how are things after the hurricane, Mathis?
Oh, nothing happened where I am. I was south of it.
Okay.
So I got lucky,
Okay.
but other people weren't so lucky, so it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked. There's a lot of people missing in what's this place?
Tampa?
Carolinas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That was from the first
yeah, I heard
hurricane, right?
that
Not
bad.
the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Nasty stuff, man.
Yeah.
What should I do
haven't
today,
heard.
Mathis?
Did you do back? Have you done back this week?
I've
did.
never done back workouts ever.
You should do that.
What is it? What even is a back workout?
When like when you bench press, you're pushing.
Uh-huh.
Just imagine if you were pulling.
Oh, so like pull-ups?
Oh, absolutely, but like wide grip pull-ups.
Yeah, I do those. All right, so yeah, I'll do some pull-ups. What else?
Do they
That
have a
bend
bar
over
on
thing.
the, like a Nautilus machine kind of, where you can hold out and then do like pull behind you with the bar with
No.
weight?
No, he has like he's like a
I know
punch.
he
Like
has the Fisher Price. He has the Fisher Price gym at his house.
I mean, I have the same kind of gym in my neighborhood, but I don't use it.
Yeah.
Not that I'm strong or anything. Me and Diego are like the same strength.
No, you're strong.
I'm not saying Diego's not strong.
You're stronger. I can't wait tonight for the stream where Buckley repents on all his words that he's been spewing the past fucking year. I hate watches. Watches are gay. You're
I
all
know,
gay. This and that. Just wait till you hear Genji. Wait till you hear it.
Mister, I'm never gonna buy another watch, and comes home with a Skydweller.
Oh yeah. Shit's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It is
Flip flop
funny.
Buckley. I can't wait. And like, man, Buckley's good at arguing too, because like you'll
He's
say
very
something,
good.
you'll say something and put him in a corner, and he's like, and all he has to say is, "No, it's not even about that." And then like your whole point is
You
just
know
like
it's coming. You know it's coming
Gen
when he
G.
says that.
Buckley will
Gen
be
G, there was
like
a
Buckley will be like, rap music sucks, and I'm like, yeah, fuck Jay-Z. He's like, nah, I'm not even talking about Jay-Z. I'm like, what the fuck?
Gen G. There was a point where he had a green Seamaster and like a Bulgari Finissimo, or that was his collection.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Octo Finissimo, yeah.
This guy
The
has
one with
gone through
the one that you guys took the
so
pictures of, yeah.
he's gone through
Aw.
so many states.
Yeah.
He's gone through
What?
so many watch states of mine that a few weeks ago. I think he mentioned the Black Explorer too. Or I might have been
Oh
dreaming.
yeah. Oh no,
He
he wants
did?
that bitch. He wants it, yeah.
Full
All right, what's
circle
it called?
Buckley.
What's the disorder called where you like, is it split personality? What's that called?
Like
Schizophrenia?
DID,
I don't think he's
dissociative
schizophrenic.
disorder.
Bipolar.
I don't know if he's bipolar either. He's just like,
Oh, you think Buckley has Asperger's syndrome?
no. He just changes. I've never seen someone change their mind so quick, so often.
Yeah. Oh, I can think of one person. Rolex. Mr. Oh,
Nah.
look at my my date just. Oh wait, it's gone in 2 weeks.
Well,
Rolex?
he keeps doing the
Yeah, he
same
got rid
thing
of that
over
watch
and
that he just
over.
got.
Oh, he was always gonna get rid of it. Yeah. No.
No, he was
He,
smitten with that watch. We sat
you
there and
talking
talked
about
about it. I was
the
like,
Oyster
man,
Perpetual?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
OP
green
that had the
LP.
green dial on it. He's
That
like,
thing
man,
was
this is so
sold
nice.
before he. That thing was sold before he even got it.
Well, that's not what he tells the audience.
I know.
Well, that's different, right?
He's
You know,
insane.
if Buckley told us one thing and stood by that, and then told the audience something different, that's a totally different story.
Who buys a
But
watch to
Buckley,
make $500? I'd rather take a day
Rolex.
off of work and go to the beach.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing, Mathis. You buy that watch, either you don't buy it, right, and you just don't buy it, no big deal, or you buy it and you either make $500 or you're stuck with it, and you spent the money to get it, like you've incurred that cost. So yeah,
My ID,
$500
my
is
ID takes better care of me, so I guess I'm spoiled.
yeah. But no, I think I'm definitely. I mean, there's some parallels to Buckley's story, my story now. I've taken the brunt of it for my story. And I think we're going on the same path. I hope we're not. I hope his has a better ending than mine. But, you know, some words come to mind like, they're lying to you. They will never tell you the truth. They're just stringing you along, like all these things. So I hope it works out for him though, because it's
Buckley was in like a Stanley Kubrick movie last night.
it's always cool to see people in
Jesus.
the community beat the system for sure,
Yeah.
right? And not have to play the games and not have to, you know, do all this crazy spend history stuff. And I think it's nice. It's refreshing to see it from the brands too, that like they make exceptions and that they're not always about the bottom dollar. That they actually, you know, they're people and they understand you're a person too. And I think sometimes that's what it comes down to.
Well, I mean, Mao eviscerated the system. Are you kidding me? None of us were expecting that panda. That was insane.
Oh yeah, especially for a British guy.
Yeah. It's tough
Oh,
enough to get
damn.
stuff over there to begin with.
I don't think he's the second Brit to get the new panda. I don't think any anybody in the watch community's gotten the new one yet. Boston got the black one, but he didn't get the Panda.
Well, Alan got the white one very early on. Yep.
Yep. So
Okay.
2 Brits.
I think he
2
was the first
Brits.
person. Yeah.
Yep. Goes to show, I mean, the whole buying Tudors and Omegas, that stuff works at ADs, you know? It's you've spoken on it, OC, you know, go buy a Breitling. You know, I know you don't want the Breitling, but go buy it. It helps your SA and all this stuff.
Right.
But it gets to a point where, I don't know, do you have to do that for every single watch? Are you going to do that for every watch? Like, you got your day, right? And you're like,
Right.
all right, Platinum Daytona next. You're in the upper echelon. You're a VIP.
Well,
Do
I
they
don't know
really
about that.
expect you? But I mean, is the expectation that, like, all right, well, if you want another watch, you got to grease the wheel again. This is some pretty shitty lubricant, OC. It dries out real fast. I think that's what it is.
Yep. I think they want me to buy a $50,000 necklace. Yeah, of course.
Jesus. Can you return it after?
A Cuban chain for 50K?
Cuban.
Yes,
Cu-
Mathis.
Cuban.
Fucking Memphis.
Gen G, the first thing that OC ever said to me, okay, I jumped on the stream and I was in the jacuzzi with my gold chain on, and OC goes, "Who's this guy in the pool with his Cuban on? Who is this guy?"
It's
Oh,
Matthias.
Matthias is
that's how he draws in the
legend.
cougars. That's his fishing for cougars outfit.
Look at this, guys. It's a new Tag Heuer Carrera chronograph tourbillon in
Who
collaboration
cares?
with Porsche.
Who cares?
You don't care about watches?
Not about these kind of watches.
It's a good looking watch.
What's that?
It's a good looking watch. I like the bezel. Not sure what the bezel's made out of. Let's see.
That brings up an interesting conversation, OC. I wish Boston was still on.
It's bezel
Do you
free. That's why I
care?
like it.
If a watch has a tourbillon, does that elevate it for you? Like, is that a selling point, or are you like, Jesus Christ, now this watch is going to be 6 figures and it's kind of ugly now?
It means nothing to me. I understand what it is and why it's difficult to engineer and to make, and it makes the watch instantly worth $100,000. But I don't see there's no real practical value of it, and I don't want a watch with one for those reasons. It just makes it more complicated. It's more likely to break. It's going to be more expensive to service, and I don't need to impress anybody. I don't buy watches to impress them with the complications. I buy watches that are hype watches that just look good.
It's definitely like, it's almost like the brands are like, listen, I know your buddy's got a Royal Oak and you'll never get one, but if you buy this, you win. Well, what do you mean? It's a tag. And well, no, it's got a tourbillon and it's skeleton, right? It's like, oh shit, you're right. But he doesn't realize it's still a tag. And then I think the other brands like AP, I think a tourbillon makes the watch look worse personally. And what's the purpose? Is it accuracy? Like, really? Is it?
It was originally accuracy, but then it became a show of engineering prowess.
Right. So that's what it is now.
That's what it is now.
And it's a tool. It's part of the tool chest that the brands offer their clients to stand outside of the base models. So, they sell you one thing. They sell you a Royal Oak. You feel really special. Well, you're kind of done with the brand. But then they have this. Well, guess what? Now we have a tourbillon. Then you buy the tourbillon, and then they're like, all right, I'm done. And they're like, well, no. We've got a minute repeater also. And you're like, oh, shit. And they're like, yeah. okay, I'm done. They're like, well, wait. We have an ultra
No,
thin
no,
perpetual
yeah,
ceramic.
that's right.
What? Oh my god! So
Yeah, these brands, they have to have a full lineup for every price point. So there's some people who love Tag Heuer who are billionaires, and for them, buying a watch like this, they'll see it and love it. And if it's, I don't know how much this is, I could find out.
you know, this sounds
Yeah,
so cheesy. This is the cheesiest thing I've ever said. But if I wanted a tourbillon, like I was like, all right, I need a tourbillon in the collection, I'd have to go Breguet.
Price is at the
Yeah.
bottom of the gray section.
Because
there.
if I'm buying a watch specifically because it has a tourbillon, then that means the tourbillon means something to me. The implications of it, the engineering, the history. Because we don't need it in today's world, right? So it is history that's important. And Breguet is the inventor of the tourbillon. So if you really care, buy a Breguet. Otherwise, I think you're just flexing on people.
yeah, I think for most watches, it just creates a big hole with something spinning that doesn't really do anything and doesn't really actually make the watch look better.
Now,
Code
I will say,
code 1159 with a tourbillon doesn't look better. A Royal Oak with a tourbillon doesn't look better.
do you want to know the watch that does look better with the tourbillon? It's going to be, I don't know the name of it. I think it's the one Cars and Chronos has. Because they put the tourbillon at 9 o'clock, and it's actually got like, they put a little marker there so it tracks the seconds, essentially.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's a really, really cool way of doing it.
that's an FP Journe Black Label tourbillon where the time disc is on the right and the tourbillon's on the left.
Yeah, and I think they make it in non-black label versions too. I don't like the black label FP Journe, so I like the base model version. But that's an actual beautiful way of making a tourbillon. I think Vacheron's got some tourbillons. They put them at 6, and it's kind of like you said, it's just a hole. It's just a hole in the dial. Like, it's not that attractive. I like the way Patek does it. They put them in the back. Patek tourbillons are like, the only reason this is in this watch is to keep it accurate. That's it. As accurate as we can in a mechanical movement. No other reason. And they hide it in the back. I think that's a bigger flex to me than having some AP Royal Oak tourbillon smack on the front for everybody to see. That's it. Yeah, look at that.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah, when they turn it into like the second hand, the running second hand.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful watch.
But I think, ultimately a tourbillon is just another fidget spinner, It's like the bezel click, a lot of people get that because they fidget with it, It's one of those
Boston
visual
Collector
fidget
says,
spinners.
spoken like a true douche. Sorry to interrupt you, Genji.
Is he talking about you, Mathis?
He might be. He's very mad about his Boston cruise. So.
Dude, all right, guys. Let's go back, not even a year. Let's go back 6 months. Would Boston be calling people douche? Something's changed in Boston Collector.
Yeah, their entire crew has been diminished. Jeff's down here riding in Ferraris.
MJ's
it's cold up
gone.
there. MJ's put his
nowhere
car.
to be seen.
MJ put chains on his tires and put his cars in the garage with a heater.
It's just Boston. He's all alone. He's
All
in the
alone.
gym. He's in the gym, just angrily working out every day.
MJ's got like a little pond in front of his house with koi fish that already froze over.
Nuh-uh. But yeah. Listen. The other thing is it really that hard to build a tourbillon these days? I mean, haven't they figured it out?
Yeah, it's a spring and a
It's
couple
gears.
pieces of metal. Yeah, a couple of gears. It's nothing fucking crazy. Come on.
They're like,
It doesn't cost. It costs maybe, if it costs $1,000 to make, it's
a
probably
watch.
too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they
No, but-
end up charging
yeah.
40 grand extra for it.
Yeah, like if it's
At
if
least.
let's just say the components of a movement for a Royal Oak, I'm gonna be generous here, are $5,000, right? That's labor, equipment, material. Okay. Adding a tourbillon, I'm gonna take labor out of this equation. Just equipment and material, you're probably like $5,090. It's a couple extra springs and screws. Where it gets expensive, I think, and maybe it's an artificial expense, is they only train so many people, and those people have gargantuan salaries. But I mean, come on, if you can put a puzzle together, you can put it together. I mean, follow the instructions, Mr. Watchmaker. If you can put a hairspring in a watch and a balance wheel and all that, you should be able to do a tourbillon.
But is it going to be accurate? I mean, the whole point of it is like to make it accurate to like hundredths of like tenths of a second or whatever.
You regulate it. You know, you hire a guy that regulate. Like all the parts have to go together no matter what, and then they get regulated. If you're telling me that the regulation of a sole component of a watch dictates a $40,000 premium, I don't believe it. I think it's an artificial price that consumers are happy to buy.
Yeah.
blows
This
my
watch, by
mind.
the way, does not need a tourbillon. Look at that. See?
No, it doesn't. You don't drill a hole in that dial. Even the 5164 Advanced Research. Are you familiar with that watch, OC?
Yep, as the hole on the left-hand side of the dial on the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, kind of looks weird. But you should trade that in for a 38 blue chrono.
Don't want a chrono.
Oh.
I'll go with a 37 before I go with a chrono.
But you love chronos.
I like
Austin says
Brian's.
it's hard to build a good tourbillon. It's also hard to build a good watch movement, right? They've already built a really great watch movement. Patek, Audemars, Vacheron, right? So I don't think building a tourbillon is any more difficult than building a beautiful movement like Longue, as an example, right? That's hard. Building a Longue movement, the finishing and all that is hard. And people complain about the prices. I'm telling you, I've seen the datograph in person. It is like 5 times the finishing of Patek Philippe. It's insane. So I kind of get the price. Now, OC, let me add this. Just because I don't like the look of a tourbillon on a dial doesn't mean that others do like it or don't like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's definitely, people are buying them up, so I'm probably in the minority, and I'm not disparaging tourbillons by any means. So it's just my personal opinion.
Alex thinks the watch looks too big on me. I'm going to measure my wrist before I come to New York.
Who said that?
Because
Wristwatch Alex?
yeah,
Calling the kettle black, dude. Pot calling the kettle black.
I love that one that OC and Double Crown have, and I like Brian's. Brian's is my favorite, and it's even smaller, right?
a little bit.
You would like the new 38 Chronos, Mathis.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brian, has anybody heard from Brian?
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. I talked
Okay.
to him. that, Otto, the Kasparov. I'll look after all Florida crew, Gen G, okay?
I'm sure
Except
you
for
do.
Doc. But Doc's report is missing. His power went out during a stream. He went offline during a stream, and he's not been seen.
Oh wow.
Maybe the Gophers finally broke in. And we got a super chat, OC.
Super chat from Pedro Bermudez. Wow, it's a nice one too. It's a big one, fat one. $10 super chat. I'm asking if Tourbillon. I'm asking if the Tourbillon has any real effect on the wristwatch to make it more accurate. And tourbillons were put into pocket watches originally because the pocket watch stayed stationary in your pocket and didn't move around all that much. So the tourbillon was invented to kind of mitigate that and to make it so the movement was experiencing more offset the gravitational forces, I guess, of being in one position.
Yeah. So a spring is affected by gravity, and if it's in one position, it's going to favor 1 degree of that 360-degree arc, right? So the tourbillon's purpose is to balance it out. Because if you adjust for that, if you adjust for gravity, then it's going to run a little faster slow, right? It won't be perfect. So I think that's what the tourbillon is for. Now, there might still be a place for tourbillons if because if you take your watch off at night, or if you only wear your watch out to dinner and it's sitting in a watch box, you would hope that when you pick it up, it's still accurate. And if your watch doesn't have a tourbillon, then gravity is acting on that balance wheel in some capacity.
Do they actually publish specs that are tighter for watches that have tourbillons? Like for example, a Rolex is like +2 -4 a day or whatever.
Right.
If you maybe Rolex is a bad example because they don't do tourbillons, but let's say Vacheron Patrimony or whatever, or about overseas. Do they say, hey, okay, this overseas is ±1 instead of ±2 because it has a tourbillon?
I'd be very shocked if they did, because that creates a contract between them and the customer that if it's not, the customer's going to want to get it serviced for free. And I don't know if I believe the ±1 second on a mechanical watch over an extended period of time, because a lot of it comes down to how much power reserve does the watch have. That affects the accuracy, right? So let's say you've got an old Rolex at a 48-hour power reserve. Those last 2 hours, they may be ±6 seconds a day, versus when the power reserve is at 38 hours, it's ±1, versus at 20-hour power reserve, it's ±4. So it balances out to, ±3 seconds a day. I don't think a tourbillon, yes, it improves accuracy, but with that power reserve issue, you're still going to have problems. Maybe it's +1 second average, and they might publish that, but I don't know. It'd be interesting. I mean, what did the website show? What do you think? Would it be wise to? I guess first question: do we believe it? I don't know if I believe
I'll
it.
see you guys later. I got some stuff to do. I'll be listening. Have a good show.
All right, see you
See you,
later.
buddy.
Bye, Mathis. So I have a question. How many tourbillons are COSC certified? They're so accurate. Wouldn't they
I
all
don't-
be COSC certified?
Yeah, but COSC certification is, what's that? I mean, my old Datejust from 1966 was COSC certified.
But
Which
if
just means that
you're touting accuracy, wouldn't you want that as something to be able to tell customers?
No, I think COSC certification just means that it's tested by a certain organization. and that it meets the specs that the
Right.
manufacturer advertises, right? COSC doesn't mean plus minus 1.
Okay. Well, costs
I
they
think
have to fall
no. I think
within like
it does
5
mean
seconds plus or minus, I think.
certain accuracy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like 5 seconds plus or minus, I think, something like that, 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, well, a tourbillon is obviously going to be better than plus minus 5. So I don't think getting
Well,
to
I'm saying, I would think that they would want to, be like, we're so accurate, we even, beat COSC certification, Metas, that's the new one that everybody's doing.
no,
Yeah.
that's all crap from Tudor and Omega.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Tudor and Omega selling points for their watches, right? Because the
Yeah.
watches, in a lot of cases, don't speak for themselves. So their selling point is our movements are robust and accurate, because the watches themselves won't sell. They do on some form, but not 100%. A Rolex will sell on its own, regardless if the movement's plus minus 5 a day. RMs, same thing.
True.
Patek Philippe's. Nobody that buys a Patek Philippe raves about how accurate it is, or a Lange, right? FP Journe, OC. Have you ever heard anybody speak on FP Journe's accuracy?
No.
I've never once heard anybody say any. I've heard about the finishing of the movements and the
Right.
beauty, but I've never heard anybody say my FP Journe is so accurate, it's a feat of engineering. So I don't see a tourbillon maker being too concerned about getting the certification for their movement. Maybe for these lower tier brands like Tag and somebody else made a tourbillon recently, kind of one of these lower tier brands.
Yeah.
Zenith.
The Trump watch has one.
Yeah, the Trump watch, Zenith.
He's
Maybe
sold
for
out
them,
of that shit.
yeah. For those brands, it might be important. It might be the rubber stamp that they need. That not only did we build a tourbillon, but check out how accurate it is. And these other brands, their history speaks for themselves. They don't
Yeah.
need that anymore.
Actually,
like Patek Philippe leaving the Geneva Seal, they don't need that anymore.
I've been scanning some of the literature, and they basically say that tourbillon watches generally are less accurate than chronometer certified watches. So if you have something that says definitely a COSC certified watch is more accurate than a tourbillon watch. So that makes it's definitely not for accuracy reasons.
COSC is more accurate than chronometer certification.
Well, COSC is chronometer certified. Is more. There's different levels of the certification, but my point was that the tourbillon is not more accurate.
Or you got muted. Really?
Yeah, tourbillon is not more accurate than a timepiece that you get like Omega or Rolex.
Wow, it's kind of a big deal. So then what's the purpose?
When people walk into the shop and they look at the display case or the displays, I mean, visually, what's going to draw your eye? A tourbillon has a bunch of movement going on. It's going to draw your eye.
Boston raises a good point. He says, yes, absolutely. FP Journe's all about accuracy. The Optimum is a pinnacle of accuracy. I agree with him on that. That watch is, its whole purpose is accuracy. And yeah, so he's right about that one specific watch, but like nobody's buying a Havana or a Chronomet Bleu for the accuracy. Nobody cares about that.
They're accurate, they're not accurate, who knows? Pedro Bermudez, another super chat. Thank you so much, man. If you want real accuracy, buy quartz. I think the point is like he raises a good point, but I think is also people want mechanical movements, and the tourbillon is something that's designed to offset the effects of gravity, And so in a mechanical watch, a tourbillon is a mechanical device that it's supposed to increase the accuracy of the watch by mounting the balance wheel and the escapement in a rotating cage. The cage rotates to eliminate the balance poise errors and give a uniform weight. And of course, it was invented by Abraham Louis Breguet in 1795. But there are watches with silicon hairsprings and all of this stuff today. So modern movements are very, very accurate. So not sure it's adding that much to it on that front.
And a lot of the silicone hairspring stuff, that is also, it's not just accuracy, but it's reliability and consistency. Those parts have to be replaced so much. I don't think silicone degrades like metal does, right? Like you don't have to worry about magnetization. You don't have to worry about it getting bent.
Yep. Marcel's in the chat. He says, you buy watches. Anyway, you buy today's watches for novelty accuracy. It doesn't matter. Use your phone. If you really want accuracy, there's so many other things to do to get accuracy. It's about the watchmakers and the showing off their engineering prowess pretty much, and demonstrating that they can that they have skill, and the artistry of assimilating the tourbillon into the dial and the movement is it's bragging rights for them. We have a tourbillon. I don't think you're in the top 10. You're not in the upper echelon unless you can demonstrate that you have the skill, the watchmaking engineering, to be able to develop a tourbillon and to integrate it into your watch. So, thank you, Marcelo, and thank you, Pedro, for the additional super chat.
Why do you think that Rolex hasn't gotten into complications like that?
Because they have a mass production line like McDonald's, and they don't.
Okay.
Yeah, and they don't want to do a lot of stuff that's this one off. But
That's fair.
They kind of should though, right?
Right. Like even if it's off catalog, have that option.
Rolex is an enigma. You can ask Rolex, why don't you do display case backs? Oh, well, that's a gimmick. We don't do that. And they do it, and oh, good idea, guys. Wow, that's great that you do it.
You mean people like to look at this?
It's like, how come you don't do a fluted bezel on the Platinum Date-8? Well, platinum is extremely difficult to work with. We would never be able to, and then we do it. Oh, yeah, we can do it, by the way. Oh, yeah, I like the smooth bezel. Oh, you know what? Now it's fluted. I like fluted better. Just like Rolex has a way of being able to seduce you with whatever they do. You go along with the ride.
FP jaune.
Marcelo says Rolex bought a company last year that specializes in complications, so you might see something in the near future. I don't know, what was the name of that company? Do you know?
Oh.
I didn't keep track. I do think that Vacheron does a really good job with their tourbillons. Here's a shot here. I think that their tourbillons look the best.
Vacheron just They are one of the Holy Trinity for a reason. I think they're extremely underestimated, and everybody just thinks that they sum up to the 222 and the offshore. And I mean, if you look at their catalog, like they've got some amazing pieces. Some amazing pieces.
Yep. I think this is a very classy looking dress watch. And I think the tourbillon kind of accentuates. It's kind of it's a tourbillon and a small seconds at the same time, because that tourbillon kind of it goes around once every 60 seconds. So
And it's an advertisement.
It's cool. Yeah, it's got the
Their
Maltese
logo.
cross, their logo integrated into it. So I think that's the best. That's the best example of a tourbillon being integrated into a dress watch that I happen to like.
Agreed.
Guys, this is not a fake Marcello. How dare you say that? It's the real Marcello, guys. It's the real Marcello.
Okay, that's a real Marcello.
Tony
Say
says they
Lemon
should.
for us.
I have the lemon. Lucky bastard. Tony says they should take it up a level, make a handmade Rolex. Yeah, show what you can do, guys. Absolutely. Chielski's in the chat, says what happened about Mateo and Harris. Go back. We covered that pretty. We did a whole in-depth thing on that. So if you want to learn the scoop, we did a whole segment called OC Explodes, a new segment here on the channel. It wasn't really an explosion, but I think it's a new segment where we react to the reactions. We actually don't react to the video itself, but we react to the comments of the videos and use that as the barometer for how people feel about the content, the topic, and the content creator. Got Bala in the chat too. What's up, Bala? Says the VC is cool. The Vacheron Constantin is cool, but don't put that douche on the screen again. OC.
Oof.
Okay, sorry. Is this the douche that you don't want? This douchey patrimony? Yeah, rewind the show. We've got over 60 upvotes. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Nice. Here's what I'll do. We've hit the 3-hour mark on the program. Let's do this. We're dropping the link to the panel one last time. We 2-minute warning in effect. If you someone jumps on the panel or someone super chats, we will do a 2-minute extension. But we're basically we've reached the end. You're going to see us all in New York over the next several days. We're coming. We're hosting everybody in New York, guys. So if you have any questions about that, you probably have all the answers by now. You know where all the events are. You know where all the dinners are. Sometimes you don't know where the dinners are because, you're figuring it out or whatever. But when you get here, you'll find us. And we've got events planned all week long. I'm going to a Chrono 24 party on Tuesday night. Yeah, the executives of Chrono 24 actually reached out. They're like, hey, do you want to come to this party? I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. So I actually have events on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then on Sunday, I am interacting with no one. I'm separating myself from everybody. And I'm going to go home and relax. So
and then you're getting on a jet plane.
Yep, and then I'm heading on a jet plane the next day, actually, to LA.
So, looking at this Vacheron, and speaking of Rolex, it makes me think of the 1908. And My question is, why haven't they dove into that model more deeply? Be it add a chronometer to it, or a chronograph to it, or something like that, where it would compete with something like this patrimony, or the uh code 1159
Yeah, I think
as their dress
I,
model.
I think they're going to move up to it. I think they're going to move up to it, and they have a
Okay.
very long-term plan for the 1908. And so you're going to start to see variations soon. You're going to see probably one with a center seconds instead of a small seconds. You're going to see,
Okay.
and then they'll start to add complications to it. Shout out to Pedro, who's in Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Shout out, by the way, to Ryan Singer, who's not in Puerto Rico at this exact moment. I understand that he had an emergency, and best wishes to the family there, and our hearts and prayers go out to them. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. So, but he is back. He is back, and I'll reach out to Ryan. Maybe we meet up early next week. So, or maybe not, because he'll get sick of me. Everybody's going to be so sick of OC, and no one gets sick of Mathis. Everybody, you can hang out with Mathis 24/7 for a solid month, and you're good. But a couple hours with OC, you're like, I'm done with this guy. So there we go. Good show. Peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. I am going to thank everybody for watching, but I'm also going to send you to the Watch Hangout, which is doing a live stream right now. And check it out. I'm dropping the link in the chat. If you head on over to the Watch Hangout, tell them OC and the Watch community, the New York crew and the Watch community channel sent you over. So hop in the chat over there. Again, say hi, introduce yourself, and say OC sent me over. And we will catch you on the next stream. Thank you, Boston Collector. Thank you, Timepiece Temptress. Thank you, Diego M. Thank you, Mathis. And thank you, Christian, for being on the program. Shout out to Christian of Theo and Harris. Good video, guys. Subscribe to his channel. Good content. Good content. Peace out. Have a great afternoon, and have an amazing Friday night. Maybe we'll catch you again on a late night Watch community channel stream. Make sure you have notifications enabled, set to all. You never know when we fire up a stream. And from Timepiece Temptress and myself, I say thank you for watching. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out. Boom.